I got Wordle in one today.
I saw you posted that.
Very good.
What a rush.
First time?
First time.
Oh, you've never? Oh, I've had that twice.
You've had it
Twice.
Twice?
Yes,
What
twice.
words? What do you remember the
I
words?
do not remember the words.
Now, are you a person who plays the same word every time?
I'll pick between like 8 different words. So I'll go. It's very because I like to use a lot of vowels.
Okay,
So I'll do
yes.
tears,
Good.
train,
Don't never use a plural because it never will be a plural.
or tear.
Like it's
4 letters?
that's 4 letters.
Of course,
But you could do
tears.
tears, but you're not going to get it because
Why?
Because the Wordle answer is never a plural word. Like it's never.
Is that in the rules? That it will never be a plural word.
I used to do that, and a friend told me that. It was like you
Interesting.
never want to play plural
okay.
because it never will be.
So
a plural.
I'll do.
But,
in general,
but-
I do tears, train. I'll
Yes.
do.
I used to do shouts a lot,
There's one that's.
but I did. Oh, today was arise, and that's what I've been playing for the past 3 months. I used to do
ARISE.
yes, because you get the A, you get the I, you get the E, you
Okay.
get an R and an S.
A to the I to the E.
Yes. And it just, because I was playing Ado for a long time, but for some weird reason, because I broke my streak, I was off Wordle. I had a feeling maybe that word had been already used as the main word. So I was like, I'm going to switch it up.
Yeah.
Did arise. My gosh, that rush, it's like hitting the jackpot
Yeah.
on a slot machine.
Yep.
It's just green. Could not believe
You
it.
got it. You're like, today's gonna be a good day.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day.
Great day. I also had an amazing day too. Actually, no, amazing night. I decided to stay in, because we were recording
Yeah.
today. And Danielle, my roommate, she's right behind us. She's walking behind Heath and I, and she's like, because she was going to a friend's like birthday or something. She's like, I'll be back early. Just like Danielle would just be like, I'll be back early. I'm gonna be responsible. Leaves. I swear. It was probably 2.5 hours.
Not even, because we just like chilled on the couch, watched some TV for a second, and then
We're watching the new Squid Games. The game show.
Oh, the game show.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we'll tell you more about it.
I went into the bedroom to go to bed around like maybe 11:45.
11:45. She left at like maybe 9:30. 9:45.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah. So I'm climbing into bed and I'm in my bed. Like I got my melatonin in. I'm ready to fall asleep. And I just hear boom, boom, boom on my front door. And it was a knock where like, it's like, oh shit. Like who the fuck's up the door this late at night? I walk closer and I'm like, who is it? And it's like, I hear some dude and I'm like, oh, that's weird. I come closer and I'm like, hello? He's like, I hear something Danielle. And I was like, I'm sorry? What was that? And he goes, I have your friend Danielle. She's drunk. I was like, oh my God. I opened the door. She is on the floor.
Like a pretzel.
Like a pretzel.
Oh
and
no.
I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, yeah, I just like brought her here. I was like, in my head, I was like, thank God it was
He wasn't the Uber driver.
He was
Yes.
Uber driver.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And so, so I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I'm sorry. And I was like worried because like, oh my God, did she get like spiked or something? Because like
Right.
2 hours, she went to Venice too. So my head was like,
What
she
happened
went to
in those 2 hours?
Exactly.
There
It's like
and back
very
that
weird.
quick?
I need to talk to her about it still,
Yeah.
but she
She better be tipping that Uber driver good.
what?
You better be tipping that Uber driver a nice tip.
I'm sure she did. I'm sure she did. And I had to carry her to her bed.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
poor Danielle.
Poor Danielle. But she deserved it. She had a rough week. But it was just funny.
Oh
It was
my
funny.
gosh.
It's so funny when you have nights like that because when you wake up, obviously she didn't remember anything like in the stage that she was. So
Yeah.
when she wakes up, she comes in my room. She's like, "Hey, when you act like you know how you got home, it's like the confidence that you have. Like, oh, I had a good night. I woke up on my bed. She's like coming to my room. She's like, hey, Zane. I was like, hey. I was like, you don't know, do you? She's like, what? I was like, how'd you get in your bed? She's like, what? I got home and went to bed. I was like, no, Bookie, I had to pick you up from the front door.
Uber driver had to get you up
Oh
there.
God, and the hallways are so tiny. I had to boom, boom. I was hitting her head.
it's like pinball going down the hallway.
Oh my
dear.
God, no, I felt so bad. She was out. So I was like, okay, boom. But I just love the confidence in the morning when it's
Yes,
like
you're like,
you
think
make it to
everything's
your room
fine.
after a night like
Like
that.
you think nobody knew or saw. Like kind of.
It's so funny. Yeah. But Heath and I were watching Squid Games yesterday, and the reason why we were watching Squid Games yesterday is because Marcus John. Y'all remember Marcus Johns from Vine?
Yes.
He's in the show. He's in the
Shut up.
season. So we're like, we
We gotta
have
find him.
to watch this. We got to find him. We're watching. We can't find it because
It's like 100 people at
There's
the beginning?
450
Whoa!
people.
450 something.
It's like the
I
show.
think?
You know the show. It's 456.
Oh, that is
contestants.
400 people in the
Yeah,
beginning?
so
That's
and
crazy.
They're only really capturing maybe 15 to 20 people of like people that are either like loud or obnoxious or good strategists or someone who's talking a lot or someone who's like weird or whatever. And we're just like we're like, where's Marcus? Where's Marcus? And we see him for a quick
Split second. We're like, we got him.
And we didn't see him for the rest of the time. We're like,
Did he get eliminated?
so we found out on episode. I don't want to ruin it, but
Yeah,
no, because it just came out. I don't want to ruin it. People are watching it, but pretty much all we have to say is that we have like it's been 4 episodes. We haven't seen him except for that one little shot that was a mistake.
Or maybe they're saving him for later?
It's just weird you don't see him.
Yeah, sometimes there's like silent sleepers they keep in like reality shows.
Yeah,
or even
true.
like The Bachelor starts. Yes, you get the introductions, but you really don't get to see one girl until like episode 3.
It's so weird because
They-
we're like 4 episodes in, and I'm like, I've never seen that person in my life. And
No,
it's down to like 20 people. I'm like, they've been showing so much. I'm like, I've never seen that person. Who is that?
I always imagine myself in a show like that because you always wonder like, are they going to put the cameras on you? Are they never going to put the cameras on you? Are you going to even talk to anybody?
Yeah.
Are you going to strategize with anybody? Or are you going to keep silent and keep to yourself? Like I always wonder how I would love to be on a game show like that, but it being filmed fucking stresses me out because like as soon as they got a camera on you and you did something or made a decision that makes you look really bad.
Because
you're
like
done.
you can wipe out a lot of people on your own mistake.
Yeah.
And like just the people,
Yes.
the looks that they're giving of like somebody that just got them out there like this.
Like you got
Because like you go on that thinking like I'm gonna do my best, right? And you can go do your best, but if somebody else drops the ball on you, you're like,
And
well,
you drop the ball and 30 people behind you out. You
That's Squid
it's just-
Game, baby.
It's insane.
That's how it goes.
One mistake that you made gets a whole team out.
I don't think I could live with myself.
Yeah, because you
After
ruined
something
all
like
their
that.
chances for 4.5 mil. Yeah, I get it. It's a lot.
Speaking of game shows, I just auditioned for one.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Can you say what it is?
Sure, I can say what it is. I don't know if I've gotten it yet.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to guess?
It's a game show.
It's a game show.
The Masked Singer.
Jeopardy.
Pop Culture Jeopardy.
It's
It's like a team of 3. You have a team of 3 and you audition. And the audition is like, it was just like a digital audition. Everyone has to do it.
Yeah.
And it was 50 questions, 15 seconds to respond, and 15 minutes total of the test. It
Do you
was
know
a
your
rush.
teammates?
Yeah, I know my teammates.
You get to like
We created our
Got
own
it,
team.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
who is it?
It's yeah, sure, I'll say it. It's Matt Grippy and
Okay.
Megan Gooder.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like they're like 2 of my friends that are big pop culture, just nuts. And it was Megan's idea to start it. And we're auditioning, but we'll hear back if we get the big virtual audition.
Yeah.
And then,
That
but
would be cool.
This is only Pop Culture Jeopardy?
only Pop Culture Jeopardy. It's hosted by Colin Jost. It's on.
on TV?
Yeah, I think Netflix just bought it. It was on Prime, but I think it's now switching to another
Oh,
network.
it's not out yet.
It's season 1 is out.
Oh, season 1
They're
is-
getting
okay.
ready for season 2. And I watched season 1 and I can fucking hang.
Yeah.
Like I can get most of the questions right.
Out of every category, I feel like pop culture would be the best
Yes.
for if you're like,
That's where regular Jeopardy, college Jeopardy, I can hang, but I'm not that big of a brainiac.
Yeah.
But pop culture, I feel like we have a good trio. I'm excited. We'll see.
they should do a Game of Thrones Jeopardy.
Also,
you know?
last night, I lost my cool. I've never yelled this hard at somebody.
at your wife.
No, not my wife. Not my wife. I was at a party. I was at a Disney drinking games party. It's like the Disney games.
What?
Wait.
You know, like
Let's
Disney
roll
drinking
back
games
over.
parties. No.
Okay. Do you know the Disney games that happened
The
like
X
in the
Games.
early 2000s?
X
Like,
Games.
It wasn't X Games. It was
Disney
Disney
X
games.
Games.
It looked like X Games,
Oh,
but
okay,
it was
okay.
like they would do challenges.
Okay.
It was like Zac Efron, Miley Cyrus, Selena
Okay,
Gomez.
okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So my
All right.
friends Pablo and Alex, they hosted their 4th annual one this year, and they put so much effort into it. Everyone gets assigned a team. I was on Team Blue, and they do a bunch of like drinking games. Okay. And like the first game was like we had to drink all of these like beers and Four Locos, and then stack up like a puzzle of like ours was the Cheetah Girl, someone else had Lindsay Lohan, other people had that.
Okay.
And then the next one was the biggest game of rock paper scissors I've ever seen. So everyone, it's like Squid Games. We're all on the floor, everyone playing, and you have to go up against someone, and it's just kind of honor rules. Whoever loses, then has to go on the wall, and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So,
Okay.
and then it gets down to 2 people.
Okay,
I
so
have a
say
feeling it's kind of like that basketball game that we were watching, right?
knockout.
No, the basketball game we're watching on Squid Games.
Oh, something like that.
Like
so
on the court.
yeah. So when you win, do you have to stay up there and face the next person?
Yes.
So, like,
So
you're-
once you win, you then have to play someone else who's also still in it, and you got to
Got
keep
it.
going,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
it
that's
gets
pretty
smaller
much
and
what we were
smaller.
watching.
So I won my first round, and then I was out. But then I started noticing some motherfucking cheaters playing the game, because they were just, some people after they won, they would just stand around and not play another game. You know what I'm saying? So they would just wait around not playing for it to get smaller.
But
and
doesn't the
smaller.
person that's on the wall pick?
No.
Who's
So I just realized that there were these cheaters, and I'm like, I go, okay, are you still in? You're still in? Y'all are playing each other. Y'all are playing each other.
Oh, all right.
And the
Are
host-
we playing for money, or is it just for?
You know what? I don't know what really the top prize was. Because at the
so
end
it's
of the
about
night,
principle-
we
it's about
lost.
principle for you.
Yeah, it's about principle. It's the principle of the fucking game. And Pablo and Alex, they spot me on the ground making sure people are playing. And these girls on the red team, they were in these juicy jumpsuits, Von Dutch hats. They were just keeping it low, not playing. I go, then you're cheating. You are cheating. Don't, like, I raised my voice. People's heads were turning.
Is everybody drunk at this point?
Yes,
Like, everybody
yes.
drink. Okay.
But I was like, what came out of me? Because I had never felt like more right and just like true, genuine sportsmanship, and they were breaking the fucking rules.
Yeah.
And they kind of were like, oh my God.
And you know what?
then-
Because those
then
are the
I
type of people
loosened up.
that's gonna tell everybody they won the whole night. You know, they're gonna
Yes.
probably brag about it. And
Yes.
you know, you don't wanna.
We were in good spirits, but I was worried like it was going to get out of hand. Like, I don't know. It was just, I had never been that like drunk and angry and yelling in my life. It was quite a rush. But that's what happened. It was a great game, but we lost in Flip Cup quarterfinals.
Do you think you lost because you kind of lost your cool and you brought the whole team down?
No, I'm good at Flip Cup. Just
Did
some
it
people,
build morale, or do you think it brought people down?
Oh, no, it boosted morale for sure.
that's good.
For sure. Just Flip Cup. You know, people, they play Flip Cup. It's just gentle. It's right there in the finger. People who like,
Doing 6 flips.
they're doing like, oh, and
It's
the
crazy
worst on
because they
Flip Cup
think they
when
think
it
there's
comes
bricks
to-
in the cup. They'll fucking
Yes. And then they're like, sorry. And you have all those eyes on you. Like, if it gets down,
You feel
so
stupid
close,
if
and
you
everyone's
can't
like,
get it.
oh, it's the worst feeling.
Yeah. But it's sometimes you're watching, it's like, oh, it's definitely their first time playing. But they're like, no, I play this all the time. It was like, how do you not know? You just gotta
Yeah.
tap the
Are you
cup.
open to feedback? We need to talk and like
just tap the
strategize
cup
for
a
the
little
next.
bit.
Oh. But man, I love Flip Cup actually.
All right, so
I
we all had our own kind of games yesterday. You know, that's good. Squid Games, Disney games.
Yeah.
Cool. But I wish I got to play a game. I want to play games last night.
I do love a good game.
I wish Beer Die was out when we were younger.
Beard Eye is just all the rage.
Yeah, it's still people play it a lot still too.
No, yeah, it's like one of the bigger games now, but like that was on the way in when I was on the way out. And
But not everyone can really play it, or you have to be kind of coordinated and good at it.
there's
I'm
like
not the best
athleticism
at
to
it,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like beer pong's pretty inviting. Like you could be like okay and you can hang
Yeah.
and it's like, can I play? Sure. Beard Eye, it's like, there's a group of people playing it and they're doing it all night and they're not inviting anyone else to play.
Yeah,
they're doing like full blown dives and they're like,
Yes. It's like, oh,
I can hit the table, but if that dice bounces on that table, I'm not catching it.
oh yeah.
It's just so hard to catch that guy. That die goes literally. It has 180 degrees of where it can go. I cannot react that fast. And it's so damn quick. Even when I jump, because I'll jump.
You could tear your ACL playing Beard
Yeah.
Eye.
that's
Like,
one of the
it's-
games where you could really impress people or you could really embarrass yourself.
Yeah.
Like it's
And of course, you're always with somebody that's really good, and you suck. You're trying your best.
What is the object of the game? Like, are we drinking?
so like everybody's got like a beer like on the corner basically. And then you have to like throw it up, but it has to land on their side of the
Oh, yeah,
table. If it hits the table and bounces and they catch it, they're saved. If it hits the table and bounces and it hits the ground, the other team has to like drink.
So there is a drink punishment to
Or
it.
if you
but
throw
are
it
people
up-
really doing like going up drink, dude?
I think the drink is like it's like a bonus in it.
Yeah,
But
it's more of like
people
you
are counting,
get to drink while
people
you
are
play.
counting points.
So people are counting points.
Yeah.
It's,
And then I think it's like,
Okay.
I wish I knew exactly how to play it, but I think also if you throw it up and it lands in their corner drink, they immediately have to like chug it.
which is like amazing,
depending
right?
on
And
if
then-
it's a beer bottle or a cup. If it's a beer bottle, if you hit the beer bottle, they have to like that's like 3 points. You
Yeah,
have
there's
to
like
chug it or some
something
shit like that.
And then you like chug it, you keep the die in your mouth and then you spit it out and it rolls. And if it lands on a certain number, it's like automatic game over. I don't know.
Disgusting.
There's like so much to it.
Yeah, but we're grown from that.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't play that type of shit anymore.
No. Us playing Beard Eye. Todd can play good Beard Eye.
Oh, yeah,
I've seen
he's
you
good.
play. You're pretty good at it.
I'm not. It's really tough. And I
would pull up with like knee and elbow pads though.
Yeah.
If we were like to get like a game going, I gotta prepare.
The few times I played was at the beach. So you could like dive in the sand. You're not hurting yourself.
You could lose the damn dice in that sand.
True.
It's but like it's not gonna.
Yeah,
You kinda know where
but,
it's
if
going.
you skid and it fell and like,
buried.
You can still find it. It's not like that tough.
has it always been around, or did it just like, did someone invent it? I don't feel like anyone was playing it at all in college. Never saw it. Or heard it.
Not when we were at college. No,
It's gotta be great when you come up with a drinking game and it just takes over.
Right?
Like, what's the social network for Flip Cup? Like beer,
Yeah.
beer pong.
And I mean, they still do those like relay races for drinking.
Beard
right?
Eye, also known as Snappa, was invented in the early 70s, with the most widely cited origin being the Alpha Tau Omega, shout out ATO, at the University of Maine in 1972. So it must have been kind of like an up east thing and then just spread. I bet the rise of social media,
Showing,
like
yeah,
videos of it and people playing it.
Yeah,
I bet that had a lot to do with it.
I bet.
It's kind of wild. We lived in a time where like micro video content was just like, it was just Vine, but like Twitter didn't have video. Instagram didn't have video. No.
It was
maybe you could upload like little videos, but
Okay,
it
no,
wasn't like this
it was
stream
just-
of discovery.
You would see
Yeah.
more Vine videos on Twitter than like
Yeah.
yeah.
There was only 6 seconds. It wasn't like how to play Beard Eye. Like then it's
Yeah.
over. Like
Crazy.
I thought this was Thanksgiving themed.
It is.
Where are your
You told me to wear
Thanksgiving
a fall.
outfits?
I'm wearing fall colors.
You told me to wear a fall sweater.
Well, because you like to wear fall sweaters.
Because you would have been disappointed in yourself if you didn't get to wear a fall sweater
And
for the
if we
Thanksgiving.
posted this on Thanksgiving, you would have been annoyed that we didn't tell you it was a Thanksgiving episode. So that's why we told you it was a Thanksgiving
Sure.
episode.
And I'm not mad there's no decorations, but it's just like I feel like I'm the only festive thing in here.
we don't do we don't
usually
really do
usually how it is.
I wore my matching socks too.
I know, but
And your
but-
cup, you're fully
But Matt,
matching.
you like to do that though. That's why we told you.
Okay. Okay.
I literally don't have a fall sweater. Like I have no fall sweaters.
You should
ever.
get some.
I had enough
know,
room
but-
to pack 5 t-shirts in my suitcase here.
And
Yeah.
you wear the same one, Bookie.
That's
every
right.
time. I kind of like that.
You know, I'm getting a little bit bigger. I only have a select group of clothes that still
select
fit
inventory.
me. So that is just what gets packed.
For even t-shirts, you're like, that affects size?
Is it-
I thought it was the pants.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. What size shirts do you wear?
Large.
Large. Were you wearing mediums when you were...
Are you shaming me?
No, I'm not. I just feel like
I was wearing
shirts...
mediums.
Oh, you were? Okay. Just
There's
more
nothing.
slim cut.
There's nothing wrong.
Nothing
with
wrong
him.
with that.
There's
There's
nothing
nothing
wrong with
wrong.
his
I was
size.
just...
My pants are a little tight too. You want to talk about that?
Try being his size, Matt.
Try
You don't understand.
Try sympathy eating for pregnant life.
Sympathy eating.
You know what? When she wants ice cream, I got to be right there by her side and have twice as much.
Yes, to make her feel good that she's even having one
Exactly.
scoop.
Are y'all quoting something?
No.
Oh, it sounded very quotable. I was like, was that from the
No,
3,000
yeah,
pound
no. So I
sisters?
just, you know, when she
No.
wants pizza, we get pizza.
Okay.
Do
She
you
wants
guys
pizza
still
a
do
lot.
Pizza Fridays?
Yeah.
That's good.
From where?
So our favorite spots out in Tennessee so far, there's one place I really like called Minio's. There's a place called Little Hats. That's really good.
Love it.
And then there's another place that we just went to. I forget what it's called, but dude, everybody there, full-blown Italian. It is unbelievable.
Hell yeah.
Very, very good. Hello.
What up? What up?
Good. What's good, Shorty?
Wait, by the way, that clock behind your head is like my life.
Are you on? Are you
The melting
are you on
one?
drugs right now?
Melting time.
No, I'm just saying, I'm like, I have like time blindness. I'm like, I look at the clock and I'm like, what time is it?
Yeah, it's not a working clock, but we thought
It's
it was
always
cool.
4:20.
Yeah.
It should be.
Oh, is it?
Is it at
Oh
4:20?
shit, yeah. I feel
It is.
Mariah probably did
Everyone else has the same.
I didn't set it, but it is.
I didn't
Oh.
set that either.
Mariah probably did it. Y'all hoes ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's Coffee Time, baby. Let's go! Dance your socks off, Annie.
Oh, trying to get my feet out already.
Welcome back to Zane and Heath Unfiltered. I'm Zane.
I'm Heath.
I'm Matt.
And today we have a special guest. We have the funniest comedian I've ever seen in my entire life, Annie Letterman.
What's up?
Welcome.
And you know he's a real insanity because he pronounced my last name right. What's up,
Yes.
Zane? Thank you.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsor of this podcast, Shopify. When we first started this podcast, it seemed like we had to figure it out all on our own. The script, setup, filming, schedule, logos. It was super overwhelming, and every day seemed to introduce a new decision that needed an answer. When you're starting off with something new, it seems like your to-do list keeps growing every day with new tasks, and that list can easily begin to overwhelm overrun your life. Finding the right tool that not only helps you out but simplifies everything can be a game changer. For millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. And if you don't know what Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. So get started with your own design studio. With hundreds of ready-to-use templates, Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style. You're also going to accelerate your content creation. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. Plus, you'll be able to get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you. You can easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are strolling or scrolling. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. So if you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. So get going, baby. Turn that big business idea into cha-ching. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/unfiltered. Go to shopify.com/unfiltered. One more time so you don't forget, that's shopify.com/unfiltered. Thank you, Shopify, for sponsoring this podcast. We love you.
The first time I saw you ever was, I think, like 7 years ago or 8 years ago. I remember I came into the comedy club and you were in a lineup with like top people, and then it was you. And I remember, again, I've never like heard of you
I'm
before.
a bottom, I'm not a top. That's what he's saying.
And I remember you that night, you made me cry. I was laughing at your entire set. And I wish I remember what it was, but I was laughing at your entire set.
That's my goal, bring people to
You
tears.
made me laugh so hard where I had to DM you after, which I never fucking do. I DM'd you after, and I saw it when I DM'd you yesterday to get your number for this. And I was like, oh, that's so embarrassing.
Did I write you back?
What?
Did I write you back?
You did.
thank God.
You're being sweet. I DM'd you saying, "Damn, you made me cry a lot today. Like, thank you for that." And you said, "You said you're welcome, peasant."
I said,
But yeah, I saw that yesterday and it reminded me of
that is
show.
so embarrassing when that happens.
What?
When you like realize you sent someone a DM, like a fan DM so long ago.
I
And you
know,
finally got like an experience where you got to meet them like as peers.
Try
and
to
you're
delete
like,
it real quick.
Oh
Hope they
God!
didn't see it.
And I was
I never delete. I will never delete because I think the most embarrassing thing you get caught doing is deleting a DM.
yeah, and also it notifies them. It says unsent a
Yeah.
message, so like you know that somebody.
But
already
don't you
sent
think that is like more embarrassing than anything you could have actually sent to someone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Is getting
Absolutely.
caught trying to hide.
You're retracting it.
Have you
Yeah.
ever accidentally sent the wrong message to somebody else? Like
Okay.
talking shit about someone and then you sent it right to their
Oh,
inbox.
Matt, you said that like you have a good one.
Oh, it's happened. It's never I've never done it, but I've gotten some
No way. You got
Oh.
someone talking shit on you?
multiple times.
But
Actually, probably 2 times.
But no, Andy,
That's multiple.
Andy,
That's
multiple.
Andy, this one's
Matt, I didn't know you were
it's
such
really
a piece
bad.
of shit.
That's literally what the text message was.
Andy-
Matt is such a little shit.
But it was a good friend too.
It was
a
my
good
roommate in college.
Oh, I was talking about the other one.
The other one.
other one was even better.
I
The
can't
other
even
one.
say what that one is because
It's too
everyone would
specific.
know who it is.
Yeah, it's too specific. It was really bad. But yeah,
Wait,
you,
no, okay. And then what do you do when that happens? Do you pretend you didn't see it?
Of course.
I waited for him to realize he sent it.
Because
I didn't
it's
want-
going to hurt them more than you.
Yeah.
Because they realize they're so fucked.
it is crazy how much it hurts that other person immediately. The moment they send that accidentally, oh, you lost.
I had a guy that was working for me. He was like a videographer, and he was a new comic, but he wasn't good or anything yet. Like he was so new, and he texted me. I guess he thought he was texting his wife. He's like, I had this big show with like Bill Burr on it and stuff, and it was like, it was just completely sold out. Like such a good show, and he wrote his wife and was like, Annie said she was going to put me up, but I guess she forgot. And I was like, I wrote, "You're not ready." Like, I was like so mad. But I also was like, that's so embarrassing for him because I totally stopped working with him. I was like, I don't want to work. It's so annoying that he's like angling for this, and
And you know what? It sucks because like everybody does it a lot. Everybody, but like it just sucks when you see it. The moment you see, you're like, oh wow, this person's
you
the
know
worst.
immediately that is you can no longer be friends with that person.
Yeah.
Like
You
it
always
is,
think about it.
It's just cut off. Like that's it.
But this one, the one we're talking about, we can't. Do you want to talk about it?
there's got to be a way we can
so-and-so
dance.
who
The
it was?
Snapchat
Yeah.
one.
Oh, the Snapchat one.
Yeah,
can
that one's
dance.
really good.
Oh, yeah.
But this one hits close.
Okay,
Hits close,
the
and he's a
Snapchat
good
one,
friend.
basically, I told a friend that I was like going through a breakup, but I hadn't told anybody about this breakup at all. And then I get a DM on Snapchat from like a fan or something saying like this really rude thing about me, about us like breaking up. I wish I could remember the exact message, but I'm like, this is really strange. And I sent this screenshot to our friend and I'm like, do you know who this is? Is this you? What is this? And he's like, oh, no, man. No, that's, that was just like a fan who's like been harassing you and I've been sticking up for you and stuff. And so that's not me. That's just this really mean fan or whatever. And the handle on it was like Skaterboy8765, whatever. And I'm like, interesting. I'm just like, how would this fan know this information? I then go on the internet and I search Skaterboy6758
Which I would have never done.
or whatever.
Right.
And I find it's my friend's old YouTube channel from when he was in high school. It's his burner account on Snapchat. So he was like trying like cyberbully.
He was trying to like troll you
then
from
he
like a
denied
fan
No
account.
way.
No, so then because then he sends a screenshot of him corresponding with this fan and him sticking up for me and all of this stuff. So he sends, he sends this to me before. No, he sends it to me
This
before.
person
And then
is dangerous.
I catch him just red-handed with this screenshot that he sends me with this whole correspondence and his YouTube page. And I'm like, you lied to me, buddy.
That person
You
has to
lied.
leave. Like,
I'm so glad
leave
you.
to be done.
Yeah, I'm so glad you said something though, like that you kept pushing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Because you called him out on it, right? Like
I did. It was really hard, like having to send that to a friend.
Because you even at that point, after you heard all that, you still don't want to hurt them.
Yeah.
After they did all that to you.
Well,
This
it's
fucking
so
sucks.
bad what they did. That's so crazy. It's so calculated, playing two characters.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then,
they're gonna crumble when you. But it's
and a year went by. I didn't talk to him for a year, and then I was at Coachella on Molly, and we were walking around, and I said, "Hey, buddy, I forgive you, man." He was like, "Really, dude?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." And we like hugged each other.
And you know, you woke up, you regretted every moment.
And that's
You
why drugs are
accidentally
bad.
Some-
Because I still like the guy. He was battling his own demons. He was like
yeah, it's about him. It's not about you. I mean,
Yeah.
that's so psychotic.
very psychotic. I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
But
We've all had moments like that. I've never done it. But sometimes you're like, I want to play two people. Like, I wish I could.
Or yeah, you wish you could I've never done like a fake account where you go and like troll
No,
or whatever.
no.
Or defend yourself.
boy.
I'm always like, I kind of sometimes I want my brother-in-law to do it. I'm like, yo, can you I'm like, who's gonna really bring it back to you?
Yeah, you need a
know?
burner account to really defend you sometimes.
I feel like that happens a lot on Reddit. Like some influencer will be in some scandal, and then like someone will start commenting, like defending the person,
Oh,
and everyone
dude.
like looks at the account. And it's like, this is you, by the way.
Yeah, it's so easy. I would never even attempt because it's too the getting busted being fake
It's
is
not
just
worth it.
so embarrassing.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just
Not
so
fucking worth it.
embarrassing.
No way.
And then like just that's not me.
It's funny when someone goes, "Oh, okay,"
And then they
like
do a
yeah,
whole
yeah. They're like,
investigation.
someone's here, yeah, and you're like,
Were you like a chronically online kid? Were you like into like MySpace, chat,
Yeah.
AOL?
one of my best friends I met on MySpace, and we've been just friends for 20 years.
Beautiful.
We went to a party together that was a themed party. It was an 80s prom party.
Nice.
And so I saw his like picture was from the part. His profile picture was from the party, and then I thought he was like funny, and he doesn't. He's like a boob guy, so we never had like a sexual.
Oh, okay.
It's like I really was like, I'm so glad like we have such a good friendship. There was never like a question, and yeah, we've just been best friends for so long. He actually, my fiance works for him. Works on a
Oh,
TV show. He
cool.
works on Outlast.
Wow,
you guys like
nice.
Outlast?
Yeah.
Right?
Outlast.
Yeah,
Wait.
the
Oh,
reality
is that
show.
Yeah.
that was the
Yeah.
Viking show.
No,
Outlaw?
Outlast is it's a
It's like Survivor.
It's a survival show.
Oh,
yeah.
shit, my
It's on
bad.
Netflix.
I don't know why I thought it was
They
a
just
Viking
dropped season
show.
2 for that, right?
Season 3.
Oh wow.
Could you do something like that?
No, but I kind of want to do a series, like a series of videos of me learning to be like that because I couldn't.
Oh, so kind of like.
I want to learn to like make fire and.
Oh, you should do that. Like, but do that for like on your own channel. Then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then you go on a show like this after like preparing yourself.
and I crush it.
Making a fire is so much harder than you think.
I know you're like this would be so easy.
Can you have Flint? Is Flint allowed?
So I think on this show you're allowed to bring a few items, right? Like you're allowed to like
The rules
get to
change
pick your
every
loadout.
season.
Yeah.
so like you could bring like a knife or you could bring
Yeah.
Okay.
your flint. What? But
You can
even
bring a
with
magnifying glass and then get it.
Even
kinda-
Well,
with,
people
like,
on
that'd be-
Survivor one year. Do you guys watch Survivor?
I used to,
Yeah, I
yeah.
used to.
So one time a guy used his glasses and was able to start fire. But on Survivor, they have you play for Flint, like you can win the Flint and stuff. But sometimes people have no yeah, they have no fire.
But
It is crazy. You could just die on one of these shows.
What's Flint made out of? Can you like find Flint?
It's like a mineral. Is
Yeah,
it?
it's basically like a rock, like a stone type thing that you.
Oh, I thought Flint was like the twig.
He's thinking about Flint,
you know,
Michigan.
you
He's
know
like,
the
I thought it was a
spinny-
place that doesn't have water.
The spinny thing. On
Oh,
top.
that's Flint.
Yes.
Bro, in my head, like I think of Flint, I think of thread.
It like sparks
I'm
it. I
thinking
did
of-
too. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
I
thinking
did
of
too.
like hair
No, Flint is
that's
what
gonna
they're
help
like-
make the fire. I just
It
didn't know that's a
sparks.
fucking Flint. That image does not look like the word Flint. I'm sorry. For someone like you see me, I've never.
Because there's lint in Flint. That's what you're thinking.
There you
Yeah.
go.
That's where the.
Thank you
fabric
for
comes
being my
from.
brain.
Lint
Andy.
is fucking
Mariah
lint.
would have caught that.
But lint is really good to start a fire, right?
Yeah, it's a good fire starter.
Is it flammable?
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, it's a
Use
good.
magnesium shreds.
There we go.
So that'd be one of the few
Oh
items. you
shit!
bring.
Okay. You have a little extra
I
knowledge.
prep
here.
for the end of the world.
He's
you?
I get
under the world
really
prepper.
excited for it.
So you would crush Survivor.
I'm one of those people. If I have to, I feel like I'd thrive. I would not voluntarily go do it.
Yeah. Well, we're too cool for Survivor now. I don't want to be rude to Survivor, but their contestants are nerds now.
Yeah. Can I tell
It
you
used to be-
what
it
your
used to
character
be.
would be for Survivor?
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
this
sure.
is you.
'Cause
You're
what's
not
his-
strategizing
yeah.
at
Okay.
all. There's no strategy. You are just literally just helping them get food, make shelter, and all that. And you're so sweet where they like feel bad to vote you out, but you're really bringing in the group because you are doing everything.
I appreciate
But
that.
then at some point they're gonna kick your ass out because they're just like, okay.
Well, you
This
can't
guy-
be too
threat.
This guy doesn't
likable.
want to win the money. He just wants to.
You
this
can't
is-
be too likable. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be too
It's a
likable.
personality game, big time.
Yeah.
See, that's what throws me off with those things. Like we were talking about Squid Games earlier. Like it's all politics inside of there, and you're just trying to like good side people and like the backstabbing that goes on.
Alliances, all of it.
Because if I watched that show back and I saw what was going on that I was unaware of, I would be so mad. It would ruin me.
Do you think that people on the show, when they're watching the other seasons, preparing for it, do you think they're watching? They're like, "I'm not going to backstab anybody," and then they're on the show. and they're
yeah,
constant-
absolutely.
You know, like,
100%.
When God, I feel like when you're in there, it just everything fucking changes.
I feel like
How about when the people like get voted off and they're like, well, I would rather get voted off like with my integrity. It's like, would you or have $5 million? You could start a whole
buying it.
campaign becoming like a
Yeah.
person with integrity.
Because no one's
afterwards.
gonna remember that. Yeah, your family and friends are gonna remember that, but they're gonna forget about it, and you're not gonna make
Yeah.
money from that.
You're all caught up with the amount that's out now with the Squid Game.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, it's so
we
good.
watched all 4 yesterday.
I
Caught
know.
up.
I know. You can't stop. It's
Is
so
it
good.
$5 million? What's the prize?
4.53.
But last year he made it 10
oh,
at
really?
the end.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no,
I'm
I'm sorry. No, I'm
Mr.
thinking.
Mr.
No. I was
Beast?
thinking Mr. Beast. I confused them. I confused them.
That was so
I
good.
confused it at the end when he
Big
did
fan of that
Oh
show.
my god, all of them are so fucking
So
good.
good.
I love
They're so
reality TV.
addicting.
It's
so
too
good.
much money though. I think it ruins people.
Oh,
Like,
That
when-
is a good point. No, you're right.
When you
Because
go-
who's gonna have any integrity when it's too crazy? But maybe that's what it is.
Yes, when you go on Wheel of Fortune and you could win like 10 grand, it's like if you lose the 10 grand or whatever it is, or any other competitive show, you're like, oh fuck, all right, whatever. It was 10 grand. Like, yeah, it's a lot of money, but it's like, okay, when you have the opportunity to win 4.5
That's
million
so much.
and it's within your reach and you mess up, I would not be able to live.
Oh
like,
yeah, you
I'd
got
be like,
wife and kids at home all watching.
I
it,
ruined
rooting
it.
for you. Yeah, I'd need a therapist
it's too
right
much.
after
It's
that.
way too much money.
And it's crazy because people online will complain about people that like hold these type of shows like, oh, this is so like like this
Unethical,
This- yeah.
unethical, and it's like they're at least giving them a chance to win some money.
It's
you know
so
what I mean?
fun. That's what justifies it. The big chunk at the end, that's the problem though, because you can fuck with these people if you have that much money.
Yeah.
Waiting at the end, you can really mess with them.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Because if you only have like a little bit of money, you're like, that's kind of messed up. You did that. Like,
Yeah.
you put
Yeah.
People in this position.
All that
but they
for
all
what?
sign on. They all sign on. That's the thing about reality TV that's so fun. It's
Yeah.
like, you guys signed on.
they knew what they were signing up for.
And a lot of these shows, it's like, people go on first season of these shows. Like you have no clue what it is. And I think people just want to be on. Have you guys ever watched Married at First Sight?
Yes,
I think that's like a horror. That's like a horror movie. Watching that, it's
Oh,
like literally
gosh.
the craziest thing in the entire.
Wait, is
world.
it like a Love Is Blind like type like
No,
reality
they're
show?
married.
No,
they get legally married to a stranger.
And it's real?
Oh, that's that. You see, to me, that's fucked up.
Is there a prize though, or is this just a
There's
social
no
experiment?
prize. It's a social experiment, and it's horrible. They pair them with the worst people. There was one person that was named Noy, and they married her to a guy named whose last name was Moy. So her name was Noi Moy. I was like, you should be in prison. You should be in prison for doing that.
But what is the incentive that you're just
that
finally
they want to
getting a
get
match?
married?
Yeah.
It's like, what a loser scenario this is.
Are all these people, they can't find anybody, so they put themselves in this situation because they're like kind of desperate?
I think, but I have a theory that it's people that want to be on reality TV, just want to, they just apply for everything.
And this is what it is.
Yeah.
And then they don't even get that many followers. I'm like, these people, I'm like, oh my God, you need to break at least 100K.
Do they like
Give them a shot.
Do they ever like spotlight the matchmakers? Like we're the people that put all these people together?
They come in. It's Pastor Cow. It's a woman named Dr. Pepper Schwartz, and it's like you cannot go by Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper
like
Schwartz.
legitimately, her name is.
Her name is Dr. Pepper Schwartz, and it's no one's making jokes about it.
I do like the name Pepper.
Her first name's Pepper.
And she got her doctorate.
But you wouldn't just say call her Dr. Schwartz.
I mean,
Dr.
yeah,
Pepper
Dr.
Schwartz.
I mean,
But you know she loves it though.
She loves
if you're
it.
given the
loves
name Pepper, you're like, I might as well get my doctorate just to be like,
Isn't there a cartoon character Pepper?
Peppa Pig. I love Peppa Pig.
Look at our queen. And then they have like a sexpert, and there's been 2 different ones. And they come out, and these people are they just put them in hell. It's evil.
Damn.
But it's their fault for wanting to be on the show.
What reality TV isn't hell though, right?
I know, it
there's
really
not
is.
one reality TV that's like this is
Have you
nice.
guys been contestants on reality shows ever?
No.
I was on Let's Make a Deal.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
I went down for the final or the big deal.
Yeah.
I got to risk it all for the big deal. I won a outdoor patio, but I risked it and I had to pick between the 3 doors. And I went with door number 2. I spent like the night before watching all the episodes, trying to figure out if there was a strategy. In the game before, there was a car in door number 3. And I was like, they wouldn't keep a car in that. They would move it. And I felt like the middle would be it.
And what was the right door?
Well, all of them are prizes. The first one, door. So I go, I'm going with door number 1 or door number 2. And he goes, let's see what was in door number 1. It was $6,666 in cash.
Ooh, that's satanic.
I know.
Interesting.
And then the second door, which is what I won, and in that moment I knew I wasn't winning the grand prize. I won a Samsung 75-inch OLED TV with a mid-century modern credenza from West Elm.
All right.
I was happy I won.
Right.
And then the final one was like a 7-day trip to London, staying at all the finest resorts and doing all the best things. But Matt, it's not just the trip of London. You would have won everything here. You would have won the $666,000.
We're flying you private.
I know. But I
But you
just
still
couldn't
went home with
believe
the
it.
TV. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, you can't lose, right? There's a prize. There's
You
a
can
prize
get
in every-
zonked.
Oh,
Like
okay.
in any of the games leading up, it's either
Because
you
that would
make a
be fun.
choice
There
or
should
you
be
get
an option to
zonked.
leave with nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, that really keeps the stakes high. But I guess the TV was the nothing.
But when you get down to the final one, only one person out of all the contestants
Okay.
goes down, and I just couldn't believe it was
And to
happening
make it even
me in
better,
that
it was a
moment.
Christmas episode, so he got to wear a reindeer.
Was it a reindeer
like,
outfit?
onesie
I love
costume.
it.
I
Hey,
mean, that's
Wayne.
the best way to do Let's Make a Deal. if you
I
ask
feel,
me.
I guess, patio furniture is not the best.
No.
I would have
And it's
risked
always
it.
patio furniture.
Yeah, why do we want patio? Or even when they're like a new dining room set, you're like,
And like,
so I have
when
to
you're-
get rid of my dining room set already?
And now
Like,
looking back, when you look at it, you're like, oh, this whole set is $200.
it's like IKEA. yeah.
Yeah, you sit in that, it just breaks back. You're like, fuck.
That's terrible.
And you're just like, I guess like, I just don't see a scenario where that's like the most needed thing.
An outdoor barbecue grill.
You're like, oh, I live
always
in
a
an
barbecue grill.
apartment. You're like, I have a condo. Shit.
If you're a smoker or vapor, ready to make a change, you really only need one good reason. But with Zyn nicotine pouches, you'll discover many good reasons. Zyn is America's #1 nicotine pouch brand. Plus, Zyn offers a robust rewards program. There are lots of options when it comes to nicotine satisfaction. But there's only one Zyn. Check out zyn.com/find to find Zyn at a store near you. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
I know. And then the cars are never the dopest cars. Like, just get a G-Wagon.
Yeah,
The
it's like
new
a
Yaris.
Kia Forte.
A Yaris.
And what's annoying too is when you win a car, you have to pay the taxes on it.
I know. So if you're broke,
don't tell 'em that.
What do? You go, I can't accept it.
Well, no, in that moment, you just sell it, right? Because you don't have to pay for taxes. If
You have to pay the
Yeah.
taxes to get the car,
And
and
then
then
you
you
sell
can
it.
sell it. Or they do like a cash alternative if you can't accept the car.
Oh, they give you an alternative. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Oh, that's
Okay.
They
good.
did
that-
give me that opportunity as well. But
How much was your TV?
the total with the mid-century modern credenza was like $3,000. So I think it was like a $1,500 TV, $1,500 credenza.
And you took the money.
No, I took the TV and the credenza.
And you have it?
Yeah. It's
do?
great when people come over like, great TV. I'm like, yeah, I fucking want it on my
Who the
fucking
fuck is
deal.
coming to your house saying great TV?
A lot of people.
Is it a
This
good
is a
TV?
great TV.
It's a big ass
Can we
TV.
see what the credenza looks like?
When I'm saying a mid-century modern
So it's
credenza, it's
What
Like
is a
this
credenza?
is kind of mid-century.
Like a TV stand?
it's like a
low-
TV. It's a,
That's a credenza?
yeah.
I thought it was an entertainment
It's so
center.
stupid. They all have so many different names. Sideboard, buffet, credenza,
It's
dresser.
It's like the one.
Yeah, I see what I
You know what I
you
mean? It
yeah.
looks just like that. It's like walnut.
It would be cool if it was like a Roman, like they
Yeah,
gave you like a
make it
really
funky.
crazy epic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, start giving out some ancient artifacts as prizes.
Oh my god, a human skull. Here's a mummified
A
skull.
real shrunken
Princess
head.
Diana's like
Give,
tiara.
give
that
people
she
something
wore.
they want.
Yeah.
They're like,
Something
here's
that
Gene Hackman's wife, mummified. Sorry, I'm still traumatized for them telling us that. They're like, she was found mummified. We're like, why did?
Wait, who?
Gene
Do you remember when Gene
Hackman.
Hackman was found dead in his house, and they're like, his wife was mummified? I'm like, guys,
Yeah, it was him
Wait,
and his wife.
why
Were
did-
their dog?
why
Were the
did I-
dogs
and a
dead
dog
as well?
died too. But I love New Mexico. I lived there for 7 years. So he died in Santa Fe in his house. He had Alzheimer's, so he probably didn't even know what was going on. His wife died. I guess they got some sort of like neurovirus or something, some sort of
Okay.
virus they got. And so she was his caretaker. She passed away like in the. I'm like traumatized by this, and I'm making everyone else be traumatized. And so she passed away in the bathroom with one of their dogs.
Oh,
And then
he didn't know
yeah.
she's dead, and then he ends
And
up
then
dying.
he was dying.
Oh, that's
but
so
I'm
sad.
kind of like,
Where's
is
the
it
mummification come in?
She was mummified when they found her. I don't know why we had to know this, but
But
now you guys
I don't
know
under
too.
like. What do you mean mummified?
I bet they
I thought
kept it-
mummified is when you.
I bet they kept it
wrap
really
in
cold
toilet
in the
paper.
house, and just the corpse just mummified.
She just was there a while.
Why was that such a big part of our childhood that we had to know about them putting the thing up the nose into the brain
And
to drain
removing-
it? Like,
And quicksand.
you don't remember all that?
Quicksand.
Quicksand.
And dinosaurs we know a lot about, if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of information about dinosaurs.
You went to. I feel like I've read this somewhere. You went to a Quaker school.
I grew up.
What is a Quaker school? And like,
A Quaker school is, so it was an elementary school. It's called, they're called Friend Schools. My school was Green Street Friend School.
lovely.
And so Quaker meeting is like church, but it's silence. So you sit in silence and you're all facing each other. And if you feel moved to speak, like it's like God speaking through you, you can stand up and talk.
This is every day?
You could say, no, well, you do it like on Sundays, but then at school they had it on Wednesdays for the kids. But you're in hell
Okay.
because you're a little kid. So you're like, I don't want to.
Yeah, do
You
that.
had
Is
to, like-
someone like moderating it? Like, all right, Becca,
Yeah, that's
that's
my meeting house. That's where we would have it.
Wow.
Oh wow.
And if you feel moved to speak, is someone timing it, or is someone like, all right,
No,
Becca, you've been speaking too long,
I
let's sit
spoke
down.
every time. I have a twin brother, and he was like, "You were up every time."
You're
I was
doing
like,
you're doing
"What?"
bits up there.
I was doing
like-
bits. I
We're
love the
doing stand-up
attendance.
audience.
I think it's why I do
Cafeteria
stand up.
food.
I literally think it's why I do stand up because I was like, and I would get so nervous. I'd be like, all right. And sometimes you would false start. You'd be like, no, not ready.
just making kids
And you would
laugh.
see someone false start, and they'd like try to play it off. And I would stand up. But Max said I would always try to say something like really profound. Like I would stand up and I'd be like. Sometimes I think about like the kids in Somalia. He's like, you always had like the teachers like, or I remember standing up and saying really like crazy thoughts I was having. I remember standing up and being like, do you ever think about what if you weren't you and you were born and it was like someone else's eyes you were seeing through and you wouldn't have the same teachers or mom and like, why am I me? And everyone's like, what?
That's
All
that's
right,
a really
give it up
mature way to like.
I was in like
say,
first
yeah.
grade. I was like, can someone help me? I feel weird.
Were you popular in high school?
Well, I went to a juvenile delinquent high school, so there were 17 of us. So, yeah.
What?
I'd say I was top
Wait,
10.
that's sick. You had 17 people in your
yeah, there were
class.
17 kids in my graduating class.
What
yeah.
did you do to go to a juvenile delinquent school?
They had a good art program. My parents didn't realize like if you put a kid like towards juvenile delinquents, they shall become one. They were like, "This is a cool art program." The school was weird. It just had like pillows on the ground and
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I
Kinda
mean,
vibey.
let's be real. We had to take some of the teachers to court. It wasn't the best school, but it was like a weird place that it was like an artsy.
Do you want to open that up?
It's kind of a story I've hit a lot, but
Oh, okay.
I
then
mean,
we're
we
good
can't.
then.
I mean, I took my teacher to court when I was in high school. It's just when I talk about it on podcasts, people are like, "Oh, here she goes," and I'm like, "No, I mean, like we get it." And I'm like, "No, I had an art teacher that Jackson Pollocked my leg
Oh.
with his paint."
Wait, what?
And now
sorry.
and also he was your art teacher, and
He
he
was my
like
art teacher.
convinced your parents to like.
Let me sleep over. That it was like a grooming. It was
Yeah.
a grooming.
Oh.
That is crazy.
Getting hot in here. Jackson Pollock, like he like spackles. He's
Like,
spackled
yeah.
on me.
Oh, okay.
But I took him to court. But the
Yeah.
school was like a shady. It's just like I see in my future having a fun little Netflix special.
Oh, yeah.
Exposing.
Oh,
I see that in my future, but making it funny somehow.
yeah.
Every time I take a picture, they're like, "How would it be funny?" I'm like, "I promise, I promise you, it'll be hilarious."
Oh boy.
But I think it was like, an alternate. I think that happens a lot at schools like that because the kids are less trustworthy.
Mm-hmm.
So the teachers are
It's
like,
the pillows on the ground. It makes
well, that's
you
what I
feel
told my
comfortable.
parents. No, the pills. I was like, it was easier to fuck us on them. They're like, lay down, children, have a nap. But we were like all druggies too. So we were like going and smoking weed and
Breaking into
opium.
people's houses.
We were breaking. Yeah, we were bad.
Those religious schools have the worst kids.
No, the Quaker elementary school, and then I went to the juvenile.
Oh,
delinquent
got it.
school
Well,
afterwards.
then I meant the. Oh, the Quaker school is not the.
They're
juvenile
separate
delinquent-
schools. They're separate schools. But the Quaker school is actually good. I like Quaker schools. I think they're really cute and
Yeah.
it's very like, it's just sweet. It's very like open.
Yeah.
It's
Was it
cute.
in,
Quakerism's
like-
like chill.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah, it was in Philadelphia.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but Quakers, there's different types of Quakers all around.
Pete Holmes, I think, went to a Quaker school as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete and I have like a lot of
Oh, I
parallel
bet.
things.
I didn't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, is that have anything to do with Quaker?
I still don't really understand like the
I
whole
don't
Quaker
either.
thing.
I like
my,
you saying
my-
Quaker
You
school.
want to ask me some questions?
Well, my wife's family is all in Allentown.
okay. Oh,
So
fun.
like,
Okay.
So like I know a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like the whole
That's Quaker as shit. There's Allentown Friends School. There's Allentown Meeting House.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we just like see Quaker Town all the time, and I'm just like, what? All I can picture is the
Amish
oats.
people and stuff.
And yeah,
Yeah.
It's like a lifestyle. It's
Okay,
like,
yes.
so-
okay, this
so-
this makes sense. Okay.
What does it say?
It says Quakers are a Christian group that arose in 17th century England, emphasizing a direct personal relationship with God through an inner light. They are known for their practice of silent, unprogrammed worship, where anyone can speak if they feel moved through. Though some modern meetings also feature
Yeah.
Okay, so
pastors
it's a
and-
branch of Christianity.
There's two different kinds. So they kind of hit on it. So there's programmed and unprogrammed. So I was brought up unprogrammed, which is just it's
yeah.
hippie shit. You sit in silence, you feel moved to speak, you stand up, you speak, you do whatever you want. Like there was one guy that would like talk about the Bible, but we never really it wasn't pushed on us at all. And people would just stand up, people would fall asleep. There was this one guy that would snore all the time. Like it was kind of like a fun gangster little group. It was cool. And then I went to these Quaker youth retreats called, it was middle school friends and then young friends. And then it was just all these Quaker kids from around and we would all hang out. It was fun. It was just like little hippies hanging out. Everyone was dyeing their hair with Kool-Aid. We could smoke cigarettes. We're like smoking cigs.
also drinking it.
And yeah, we're little drug addicts. And then there was a bigger one that was called Youth Quake, and it was once a year or
That
once
sounds
every
fun.
few years. All of the youth groups would get together. Yeah, you're like,
like
we're gonna
Coachella.
fuck. I'm gonna get fingered. But it was fun. I was like, ooh, Quaker boys. And so we we all went to that, but the programmed Quakers were there too, and the programmed Quakers were like really religious and homophobic and stuff. They were saying like that was the first time I heard God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, and we were just these like nerdy little like. I mean, I was fucking cool. I had like my nipples pierced. I was smoking cigs and stuff.
You're like, what the fuck?
I was
what
like-
the fuck was that?
I was like, what the fuck did you say about gay people? I'm an ally, but it
That's
was
crazy that they said that in the school.
yeah, it was. Well, it was like we were at like it was like a dorm or something
Okay.
on break or something. We're all
They were trying to
in
be
dorms.
chill. They
Yeah.
were just
And it was just like, yeah, but we were surprised because we didn't think it was going to be like that. So
Yeah.
it was a meeting of the different types of Quakerism. And then me and my friend snuck out. We kept saying we're going to sneak out and go hook up with these guys, these other Quaker boys down the hall. So they had the adults sit in front of the door,
Okay.
our door, so we wouldn't sneak out. So we fucking tied our sheets together and we climbed out and we scaled the wall and
Classic.
we snuck into the.
I honestly thought that was just in movies. I didn't
No,
think
we
people
really did it.
actually
We
tied
really
sheets.
did it.
That's amazing.
We
That's
really
so
did
punk
it.
rock.
We could have died. If I died, that would have been wild. It was snowing. I could have just slid off, but they were going to send me.
yeah.
We really did
He's
it.
like, that's actually the exact building that.
Yeah.
That's That's cool. I actually want to do that.
Me
Just for
too.
A video. I
Should
just
we
wanna
do
try
it?
A Brooklyn Linen ad or like something like
parachute.
Yeah, parachute.
These are
Bring it
strong
on. I
enough.
want to make it
Oh my
happen.
God.
I feel like it's much harder.
These are quince sheets.
I feel like it's harder than you think to like go
Well,
up
do you
and down
remember?
those
I always
things.
think about the rope in gym. I really enjoyed that experience. Do you remember
climbing
the
to the
rope in
top?
gym?
It's harder than it. It's hard. I've never
It's
done
hard,
it.
and the
We never had
pressure
it.
We
of-
never had the
didn't
rope
have it.
either. We had a parachute, but no
Everyone was-
rope.
The parachute was weird. What did that teach us?
Where you just
Vibes.
everybody
man.
under.
It was just
It
creepy.
was, like-
yeah,
It was magical.
it was weird.
And it
be,
never like
be in
lasted.
this secret place with your teacher.
Yeah.
The other adults
Everybody
can't see
under.
it. No, but the rope was like pretty dope. Not to rhyme, but it really was like.
I think that's AI because there's no way a kid reached that high.
no, we
I
reached.
couldn't.
I reached.
Really?
Yeah.
Was there a bell at the top you had to like ding and then
You just touched. It was
That
the
is
duct
insanely
tape that was
high.
holding everything to the ceiling. By the way,
that?
the reason they discontinued had to have been kids fell. There can't be another.
Of course, yeah. No, that's
Or it's like ableist. There's like there's a kid here with no hands.
And kids can do it easier because they're lighter, right? Because I couldn't do that. I could never.
I
like,
want
pull
to
myself up
challenge.
the
I
rope.
want to challenge you to it.
I think
It's
feel
all,
like you
it's
do
all
it.
about that.
You're
foot-
strong enough
you
now.
pinch that
Zane.
rope and you
It's
step.
your feet. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
your feet.
But think
I
about
like it when
rock
it's
climb?
knotted. I like
Guys,
a knotted rope
Think
so you
about
can
pull-ups.
kind of
How many
work your
pull-ups-
way up.
How many pull-ups can you do?
But you're not using
It's
your
feet.
feet.
It's feet.
How many squats
What
can
are
you
you
do?
gonna be
You,
Because
you,
using your
put
feet.
the rope in between your feet and then you
You could
step
do
on
it.
it and you step up, grab.
What?
I've also wanted to climb a coconut tree. Do you ever see like
Yes.
those coconut tree
Yes.
climbers? And they're just like, I'm like,
Yes.
can I do that? I
Yes.
can do that.
It's like no scene of Mulan. The fucking.
Yes. They're just like,
We had these guys at my old house when I used to live here. They had these shoes that they would put these. It was like a metal plate underneath it that had spikes just going forward, and they'd strap it over their shoe, and they would just stick it into the tree, and it was like probably a 35, 40-foot tree, and they would just dig in and climb the whole thing, and they were
Where the front of the shoe with the.
yes, insane.
Yeah, it is. It's a mental thing because you have to be like, look, this could be. But with those, I wonder if you lost your grip with your hands, if you would just be hanging by
Oh,
your
you're
feet.
fucked. Yeah, I mean that would you tear your.
Look at those ankles about to
So
bust.
crazy.
oh,
No, I'd love to be able to climb a tree. I don't know if those years have passed.
I want a pair of crampons. You know, that's all I want.
What are is that what those are called?
oh, Heath wants another thing.
Give me.
Are you a
give me-
thing guy?
Yes.
I love things too. I love
Just
things.
gadgets, just stuff.
I know when they started doing targeting ads, I was fucked. I'm such a hoarder now. I'm like, damn.
What was
they
your
just
last
sent
like
me-
crazy purchase that you bought? That just doesn't make sense, but you're like, I have to have it.
Probably a Labubu.
Look,
That was for my niece.
That's a
you
pretty
pointed down-
Labubu.
I got the good one.
Is that the real one?
No, I got the secret one. It was, and this little girl the other day, she saw it. Little kids like get the vapors, like, they're like when they see it, and I'm such an asshole. I'm like, got it my first try. You can smell it.
Is that
Yeah.
the rainbow one?
That's like with the rainbow.
Sorry, our friend
Or
Remy.
like
She's
the
a big
secret one
Labubu.
is like they have a different texture to them too. Like as
Oh, the rainbow teeth.
Wow.
Okay.
I got it. I got them for my nieces, and then the one I picked was I was like, oh, sorry,
Secret. Oh
bitches.
damn, that sucks.
Oh, it sucks. You guys didn't get it.
I got you see, I'm a big Wakuku guy. Wazuzu. What's that one that I got?
Wakuku?
The Wakuku.
You're like me. You're like, I'm so obsessed with this thing. What's it called?
the Wakukus are sick. Look at it. That's fucking
That is
cool.
cute.
That's cute.
Does that have they caught on?
No.
They're
'Cause it-
getting there.
They're
Because
getting.
it is about it's the gambling of it all.
But like,
And
I'm
the
putting my
cred.
money on Wakukus.
Comes
I
with a
think they're
beanie
gonna
and a necklace.
$30 bucks.
I like
so
the
necklace.
accessories.
Yeah, that's cute.
Accessories are really cute.
Oh, the last beanie I got, I signed up for a marathon in April, and I have
the
done
new
no
thing, huh?
training, and I think I'm not going to do it, but I did get the beanie.
When is the marathon?
It's the end of April, and
Okay, got it.
I signed up for it. I just felt like called to it.
The half marathon or the full marathon?
I fucking signed up for the full marathon. I'm like,
You
why
did
did I
the
just
full-
why did I just do a 5K first? I know, and I'm like, I don't want it. And then my mom was like, you don't remember when you were little what happened to me? And I was like, what? And she's like, I walked a marathon. And I was like, oh, I started having memories of my mom embarrassing us at the mall, like walking. We're like, why is mom speed walking everywhere?
Yeah.
And she walked a marathon, and she's like, my hip has been fucked up the rest of my life. I'm like, oh,
do you
no.
like running?
No.
I
hate it.
I hate it, but I keep thinking I bought a Peloton at the end of the Peloton craze.
Yeah.
Like right when the pandemic had ended, everyone was like Peloton. And I was like, I had been to 2 spin classes. I hated it. I was like, this is like painful. I can't walk for a week. I hate it. It's not fun. And then I got talked into it. Like I finally was like, all right, I must be wrong.
Yeah.
And I have this Peloton just sitting there, and I put my clothes on it. I never use it. And I look at it and I go, trust yourself, believe yourself. But I feel like I did that with the marathon where I was
Yeah.
like, everyone else loves running, runner's high, everyone's into it.
So you gonna do it?
I'm gonna have
come
to
on, you gotta.
And
you gotta
I'm-
raise money
and
too,
I'm-
as well.
I love raising money. I do like to raise money.
I've already decided. 2 weeks ago, I'm going to do the half LA.
I want to do that.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just be like,
The half one's doable.
Because it was only like $130. It's like, it doesn't matter that way. It's just embarrassing to commit to something. I was so sure I was going to do it. I was on an airplane and I just went marathon. I was like marathon. I don't
Stand up and say it.
Yeah, I was like, everybody. I'm moved to speak. It literally was like, God wants me to do this marathon. And then I got excited about it. I went and bought really expensive shoes. And I ran twice. And when I say ran, I did 1 minute running, 4 minutes walking, 1 minute running for 4 minutes straight, my knees hurt for a week and I was like,
It's practice. You have to practice. There's a whole 12-week.
Are you doing it?
I'm going to do it. No,
when is it?
Nike has this 12-week course thing you have to take.
Yeah.
And before the marathon to prep for it. Yeah.
I'll do it. When is it?
I think it's on their site or on the app. Yeah, and every day you have to run 4 miles, and then you go up to 5, then you go up to 6, go up to 8.
Where's the start with half a mile? Give me
I need to walk. We got to start by walking.
But the thing is that a lot of people, everybody can do half a mile. You have to it's the marathon. You have to work your way up.
Yeah, they have a couch to marathon program as well.
That's
where
what
it's
we need.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
oh,
you
that's
can
really
do
good
it,
too.
but you need 4 months or maybe more to do it.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our next sponsor of this podcast, HelloFresh. You may have already heard of HelloFresh, and that's because they're the #1 meal kit in America, making home cooking easier with chef-crafted recipes and fresh ingredients delivered right to your doorstep. But this fall, they're serving up even more to love. This isn't the HelloFresh you remember, and that's because it's bigger, it's healthier, and it's tastier. HelloFresh has doubled its menu, and you're going to feel great with a healthier menu. You could choose from 15 plus high-protein recipes each week with options like grass-fed ribeyes or lamb chops. Plus, it's tastier, baby. You're going to get steak and seafood recipes delivered every week for no extra cost. Now with 3 times the seafood options. So savor the season with hearty fall recipes like classic beef chili or honey glazed pork tenderloin. Come on now. Discover new seasonal produce each week, from leeks to broccolini to Italian eggplant and much, much more. I love when I get a HelloFresh box delivered because it's got all of the ingredients. There's no waste. I don't have to guess. It's all laid out there, super easy to follow steps. And when you make the meal, it turns out exactly like the picture, and you're trying new foods you never would have even dreamed of cooking. It makes you feel so accomplished in the kitchen. The best way to cook just got better. Go to HelloFresh.com/unfiltered10FM now, and you're going to get 10 free meals plus a free breakfast for life. 1 per box with active subscription. Free meals applied as a discount on the first box. New subscribers only, and it varies by plan. And again, so you don't forget, that's HelloFresh.com/unfiltered10FM to get 10 free meals plus free breakfast for life. HelloFresh, we love you so, so, so much, and thank you for sponsoring this podcast.
You want to do the half LA marathon?
Yeah,
with
when
me?
is it?
Because I hate running. I'm doing it because I hate running.
Yeah, I know. And I feel like everything I don't like, once I do it, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
And
just seeing how positive is in the end, everyone's crying, celebrating, champagne popping. I'm seeing alcohol everywhere.
They just want
At the end of
that
the day,
alcohol at the
everyone's
end.
just- People with the signs, I'm like, I want to feel that when I
Yes.
cross the
I
finish
think
line.
you should do the full. I think you're
No,
going
I'm
to do
gonna
the
do-
half, and you're going to be like, I should have done the full.
No, I'm
no,
gonna do.
because
I
the
work
full
your
is.
way up.
Are you just fucking with them?
Oh no, I
He
just
wants to see him fail.
I know Zane. I think you're going to do the half, and you're going to go, I should have done the
Would
full.
you say he's in Zane?
No,
It
was really good.
But I mean,
Oh my God.
I'll be so proud of
good
you.
at branding.
Either way, I'll be there at the finish line.
No,
Yeah,
but-
I want to do both.
No, but I do think it's you work your way up. It's why did I just sign up for the fucking marathon? I'm like,
Exactly.
And then I even went into the running store and I was like, I signed up for a marathon, and people were like,
Yeah, we hear that a lot.
they're like, you did? Oh, no one was like, this is awesome.
How many miles is the marathon again? 26?
26.
26.2.
Have you done
That's
it?
ridiculous.
Oh, God, no.
26 miles is ridiculous to run at once.
I'm telling you, I didn't know 1 minute was going to be challenging. The minute I
still do
tried
the
and I went,
marathon.
1 minute is hard.
Annie, you should film
I'm like,
yourself during
You
the
know when your
marathon?
lungs get cold? I'm like, why are my lungs cold? It's hot out. I'm like, I've not leukemia. I have pneumonia. I'm like, how did I get pneumonia?
Annie, you should do a whole video prepping for the marathon, like for 3 weeks, and then you run just a mile. You're like,
Fuck this.
I mean,
and have
it's
someone
the
film you leaving
truth.
it after
But then
a
when I
mile.
was signing up for it, they're like, "Do you want any extras?" And I was like, I won't get the bumper sticker, but I'll get the beanie. And now I have the fucking beanie.
like driving
Oh,
that,
my.
I would never even drive that. You know?
No.
And then I keep in my head being like, "This is gonna be easy. It's only like
No fucking
it's like
way.
hours. It's not days."
Wait,
And I
that's so
was like, this
silly. Like, they make you go to the west side, and then you got to go back to
to the-
Century City to finish.
I want
like,
to end in Venice.
yeah, and on the beach.
Yeah, that's
is- Yeah.
I don't understand the runner's high. Everybody's like, "Oh, you get this." I've tried it. I've ran a lot.
You
I've
have?
never once gotten a runner's high where I'm like,
Yeah, they're
this is,
faking.
You know what
this is why we do it. Never.
You know what the runner's high is? I think when your feet are numb and you don't feel it anymore, I think that's when the high
Like
starts.
when you get
know
off
when,
the
like,
treadmill,
everything
when you
really
get off the
hurts?
treadmill and you're
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Yeah, you don't feel it anymore. You don't feel your body.
No, but I
My
get
dad's
the-
had it a lot. My dad, like, that's why he loved running, was he liked getting to that
But does he
high.
have fucked up knees now and like hip
Not
problems?
really. My dad ran a lot, and then he did a marathon. He's like, I'm not going to, like, run that much. But he ran a lot
even
growing
the runner
up.
was like, this was a mistake.
Yeah. And now he
loved it.
bikes. He's a big cyclist,
Okay,
but that's his thing.
cute. Does he have all the equipment?
Yeah, pretty. But he's like he calls himself like an urban cyclist. He's not like the dudes with like the glasses and like the.
I thought this was you like telling us your
That
dad's black
helmet.
without saying it.
I want that cone helmet.
Yes.
Yes,
No, my
yes.
dad's not like that, but
No,
really
I
into
kind of
it.
like how like because there's something about how dorky the cycling outfit is, where it's like you're fucking committed, man.
Yeah.
And it's always these guys that are like kind of want to get away from their
Skin
kids.
tight.
you
And
know,
does it
they're
need to
like-
be that tight? Like,
Yes.
let's be like,
Yes.
for real. It
Because the
doesn't need to be
wind
that-
is gonna like
Yeah,
be a
wind
parachute.
resistance.
Remember the parachute in gym?
Right.
Yes.
That's why they did
Yes,
the
but
parachute.
it could
to
be
teach us
just
this.
a little looser. I feel like I would want to die if I had something so fucking tight on me and I had to fucking bike
Well,
for
I
miles.
don't know.
Me?
And swimmers, they like shave their hair and stuff. I don't know.
You were a swimmer, right?
I was. You read my Wikipedia.
No, I didn't. I didn't. You were training though for the Junior Olympics.
I did, and I got in a car accident.
I know.
Thanks, Matt, for bringing
Sorry,
that up.
but I know.
No, my
Spoiler
Wikipedia
alert.
is like it's like a fucking Dateline episode. My Wikipedia's like, then she took her teacher to court. And all that.
There's
Yeah,
a
you have a whole documentary that's
There was a
coming.
dolphin
Yeah.
training too. That's on the
I
Wikipedia
did train
page.
dolphin. Yeah, I trained.
You train dolphins?
Yeah, I did this thing called it was at the Koala Basin Marine Mammal Lab, but all the dolphins died. Look up.
Well,
you look up.
you guys mistreated them. That's why.
Well, you can't take them. It's really hard to get the government to let you get a dolphin because it's so. But they got it. It was University of Hawaii was doing this program, and so they got 4 dolphins, and then they all ended up dying.
No.
Oh,
One died
no.
of like stomach cancer, and then I guess they tried to say the other ones were broken hearts.
And did that crush your love then for dolphin training?
Did they
I mean,
get
I was
trained?
not even. I kind of just randomly did it. It wasn't like a thing.
You
I
weren't
just
like a
thought
marine life. Like,
I thought dolphins were like cool, but I wasn't like drawing them up. Well, I guess maybe I did draw dolphins. I did draw some dolphins on my trapper keeper.
Yeah.
But I can fuck up a dolphin. I know the dorsal. I know
no,
all the
you did. You
fins.
fucked up 4.
I killed them. I fucked them to death. No, they do have big. There was one boy, and he had the very giant
They
penis.
bully each other with them
They
too.
rape. Yeah, they rape.
They have giant penises.
Oh, and it comes out like this.
Oh yeah.
And then they'll swim around to other male dolphins and attack them and like poke at them.
Oh, we do that all the time.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
why you
know
don't
when I
want
come in your
the.
room and I like.
Yeah, no, it's
That's why you don't want
funny,
the tight outfit. It's harder to poke.
yeah. See, that looks like it hurts.
Oh,
God.
Look at it.
that thing is
Cute.
sassy.
you know, cats' penises are barbed.
What?
So you can't
Like
pull
their
them out.
tongues?
That's,
Like,
that's
yeah,
why
they're
when they try to
barbed.
run
Yeah,
away,
they have, like,
they're
thorns
He's
stuck.
like,
on
yeah,
it.
I figured
They
that
can
out.
only
It
go in.
goes
You
in.
can't reverse over
Yeah,
them.
that's.
Oh my God.
I forgot what it looked like.
What the fuck?
That is.
Why would God do that to
I
them?
know.
Why them specifically?
I don't know.
Why? Like,
Because cats have like
That
litters of like cats, or they produce so much, and so maybe it's like maybe they'll
is there
fuck a
any
little
other
less.
animal that has fucking
Ducks
a trap?
have a corkscrew.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, so like you go in and you can't pull it out?
I think that, they're spinners. You have to spin them out.
Look at that thing.
I mean, it's crazy.
Wait, it kinda looks like mine.
Imagine if we had that noodle, like just like a.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
gosh.
A noodle.
It looks like a macaroni.
Oh, it looks like those chips, the David's chips, the waivers.
Insane.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I don't know what the cat thing is. Maybe that's why cats are like don't love us that much.
Have you ever eaten any exotic animals?
Like if you
My
had
mom,
snake
my
or-
mother-in-law is is Laotian, so there's the opportunity for sure.
A who? A Laotian?
She's from Laos, so they eat like crazy shit.
Oh wait, so is half your family from Hawaii? You're a part Hawaiian?
Well, it's Laos.
That's like
It's
Thailand.
Lao. No, wait, what? I thought
You're
Lao
thinking of
is
like you're thinking of like you're
Not
thinking of like
luau.
a luau. You're so funny.
So they're Hawaiian.
Same, you're fun.
because you went to the University of Hawaii, so in my head it's like obviously she went
No,
there.
I didn't go to the
family's
University
there.
of Hawaii. I just did a thing with them.
Yeah, Laos
I
is
went
by
to my
Thailand.
college.
I've
Right.
never heard of that country.
It's on the crossword a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, Laos is yeah.
Nah, it's probably because I have to Google that one.
That is so
I
funny.
have to cheat on that one. Oh wow, so you're half Laotian.
Well, my mother-in-law. My family
Mother-in-law.
is Asian.
Wait, that's kind of sick.
My in-laws are
so
No,
you're
it's
not like
awesome.
white.
No, I'm
Mother-in-law.
Zane, yours?
No,
You
no,
are
like
really
that-
Mother-in-law.
No, it doesn't matter. Like when you're in the family, you are not.
I
white.
know what you're saying.
By
I
proxy.
I claim Asian.
I claim to be
You are white
Italian.
passing.
Yeah,
you're,
yeah,
you're white
yeah.
passing.
Yeah.
It's good.
No, I'm a white passing Asian. You're
Yeah.
correct. No, so yeah, he's my fiance's half Asian, and then but his aunts are like, I mean, there's just like this gaggle of crazy old Asian ladies in my life that are they're just so hilarious, and the food is just unbelievable. I'm very well fed.
Have you gone to visit?
No, they don't. They haven't been back since
They don't accept me.
Yeah, they're like, get out, Whitey. No, they came over when they were young. His grandfather, my fiance's grandfather, was a spy for the Americans during the war, and so they got sponsored, and they were refugees. Yeah, they
Whoa.
escaped.
Wow.
There's a bunch of. It's like one of the most bomb per capita places in the world because
Period.
Oh.
they were dropping after the war. Didn't want to take the United States didn't want to take the bombs back, so they just dropped all these mines.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just
There's
like
tons of mines,
minefields
landmines
yeah.
everywhere.
That's
That's
insane.
The
Yeah,
so
Vietnam
scary.
my mother-in-law got me a bracelet that's made out of one of the mines. It's like a
That's sick.
Whoa.
program that they have out there. They sell
Oh
these
my
bracelets
God.
because they have to go out and they have to ignite all the bombs. Isn't that crazy?
They got fucked.
They got fucked,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
So this was after the Vietnam War.
Yeah, it was right
Wow.
after they were bringing it over, and so there's tons of them there. And
They're really hard to find. They don't
it's
know
called
where
what
they
is
are.
it? The Silent War.
They're
It's
still
called-
all over the place that
Yeah.
haven't been discovered yet. That are
So they go and they ignite them. I kind of want to do my wedding there and have them like when we say I do,
yeah.
they light a bomb
Guys,
off.
check this out. Their bombing rate. A bomb was dropped approximately every 8 minutes, 24 hours a day for 9 years.
Yeah,
But we're the good guys.
I know. And
Right?
Obama, I think, was the only one, which ironic, his name was Obama, was the only one that even acknowledged and apologized to Laos.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they just don't talk
King.
about it.
Who was behind it? 9 years? It's like, keep doing
It's
it.
insane.
Let's do it again.
I know. Look at that little place.
Oh.
That's
But-
crazy.
but
It's
I have-
crazy
but
that
the-
we like go to war. That's
I
so
know.
fucking immature.
2 million tons.
I know.
That is disgusting.
I know. It's so dark. There's a lot of missing limbs out there.
Imagine like creating that shit. That's crazy.
It's worse than being the dropper, I guess.
Yeah.
Or I guess
Oh my God,
maybe
the
not
dropper,
or-
but you
and
have to believe, you have to like believe so badly you're doing something good.
I just saw this video. It was World War II pilots. They would put grenades in mason jars. So they would pull the pin, set it down in there so that it wouldn't be activated yet. And then when they would fly over, they would drop the mason
So it
jar
would
so it would shatter and then it would.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
I was just watching, did you guys watch the Reno 911 movie? Did you
Yeah.
watch that?
No.
Do you
The
remember when
whale,
The
the
Rock?
beach
Do
whale.
you remember when The Rock came in with the? It's like someone just showed me that scene. I had forgotten about it. But he comes in and he's a SWAT team guy, The Rock, and he's like showing them, and he
Oh,
pulls
yeah.
the pin, and then it's just like he's in it for like 10 seconds. He's like barely in it. He's like dies immediately. It's so funny.
I do regret never watching that show.
Reno
Like,
911.
I
Clips
really-
I see are amazing.
It was like always
Yeah.
on Comedy Central. I love
Yeah,
know,
they
I just
played
never-
they played it all the time.
Yeah.
Like I need to go back and watch it.
I know there needs to be more shows like that that are just kind of lightly scripted.
Yeah.
Like Curb Your Enthusiasm and stuff. I think that's so
they don't have
funny.
enough.
It was so ahead of its time, too. What was this whole comedy group called? Weren't they like a sketch comedy
State?
group?
The
The State.
State, yeah.
Yes.
Oh wait. Oh, I didn't know there were a comedy group that.
But I guess you can't really because TV's not really doing that. It's not really TV. TV's not really much of a thing
Except
anymore.
for-
No. How stand up. How's it going? Are you like on tour or anything
Yeah, I'm
right
always
now?
on tour.
Always?
It's
Do you love
really
traveling? Do you
I
like
do
to grind?
like it. It's hard. It's hard just because you're tired, but it's so fun. It's so cool to go everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just really fun to meet my fans. It's cool to see different places and people, and it's just really fun because you're just exchanging energy. It's fun. I do these meet and greets afterwards. It's really, really fun.
Where do what's your process like for your own material? Are you like, do you ever make time for yourself to sit down and write stuff? Or are you just like voice noting stuff and when an idea gets going?
I wish I was. I always try. It never really works, but I kind of get struck by lightning with an idea, and then I'll just have like a little kernel of something, and then a lot of times I just write on stage and stuff. But it's not. I mean, it's like I don't know. I just want to make people be stupid and make people laugh. I'm not.
I was just gonna say.
I'm not like the craft of comedy. I have like a quill. I'm like, get ready for this important material. I'm changing the world over here. But it's just like I don't know. It's just fun. It's just so fun.
Are you gonna? Because I know you're saying I don't know if it was a joke or not about like, oh, I'm gonna make a special, but like,
I've been making a special for 10 years. I've been cleaning my house for 6 years. I've been making a special for 10 years.
How much time do you have ready?
Oh, I have hours of material.
Oh, so let's just let's put it out then?
Well, because first it was like I was scared. It was like my own self-sabotage, and I was like, oh, I can't. And then it was just like the funding that has to go into a special. So if you were going to get a special on like a streamer or something on Netflix or Hulu or whatever, they now want you to film it and then they'll give you a licensing fee for it. Possibly. But they're almost the same price.
Got it.
So you have to you're like, okay, to break even, I got to get on one of these streamers and stuff. And then doing it on YouTube's like, okay, but I feel like it's not really.
That's what I was going to ask you about. Because Sal did it on YouTube and apparently he did really well where I think
if it does,
Netflix took it, or which network took it? Streaming one of them took it.
I love Sal. Isn't Sal awesome?
Sal's amazing. He's so fun. But yeah, he did it on YouTube, and then he went on every podcast. They all pushed people to watch his special. That did really well, and then they saw that.
Right. To show for it.
It's kind of like either like it really just depends because it could be the right thing, and I think a couple years ago doing it on YouTube would completely like blow your career up. But yeah, it just depends on if it gets.
Do you record your sets and then review how you did, or do you just make mental notes of like, oh, maybe I need to work on that? Like,
I have recorded every set I've ever done. I've listened to 2 or 3.
You can't watch it back, right?
I've started to do it now, and it's so helpful. It's so funny. I haven't done it. Everything I resist is exactly the thing I'm supposed to be doing. It's so crazy. We got to run this fucking marathon.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is it is actually crazy. It's like the exact thing I need to do. So yeah, I started doing a thing. I asked this comic, Dustin Yubaro, because he always has new, really strong material. I was like, what's your writing process? And he goes, I'll just listen to a comic I like. I'll just watch like 10 minutes of their special, and then I'll just think about my jokes. And I was like, because I kind of don't watch people's stuff that much because I never want to absorb someone else's cadence or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I don't. I've always just been exactly myself. So I don't even think I'm really susceptible to that. Maybe I just had comedy fatigue and didn't really want to watch comedy. Mm-hmm. But once he said that, I was like, oh, and I would start like putting on old Stanhope specials and Louis specials and just like all these different specials. And you're like, oh, you sort of realize how much more you could be doing in a joke.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I opened for Louis like 6 months ago, and I was watching a set like, oh fuck, like I'm like just doing one joke about a topic. I could be just doing like 15
milk
minutes.
it. Yeah, let the tension
It's like
just
really
go.
find the
And
Never
so it's
release
not
it.
that you're taking from them, but you're sort of inspired by their being so prolific. So then you're like, oh, okay, I can do that too. So that's really helpful. And then I go on these walks where I just start thinking about stuff. And then you write a bunch of stuff down, and I perform almost every night.
Yeah.
Do you have a mic in your house? Like,
No,
were you
that's
just like,
so funny.
wait, what? That's so funny, or wait, that's
If I had a mic in my
just
house,
be like, hey, is this thing
How do
on?
you-
All
do-
right,
do you
like
pra-
just to.
Do you practice like at home in front of your
no,
fiance?
No. I'll sometimes I just sort of like say it in my head. I try to get the beats down, and then I just try it on stage. And then
I feel like
I don't
that's the
care.
best way to do
Oh,
it.
that's your like your practice.
Yeah, and
is
I don't
going
give
straight
a.
to
I'm
stage.
so in the moment on stage. Like I don't give a fuck if things don't work.
Yeah.
I'm like
Yeah.
that'll be funny if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite place you like to go workshop
Comedy
stuff
Store's
at?
the best.
Yeah.
Comedy Store's the best. And I used to only love the OR for trying stuff out, which is the smaller room in the Comedy Store. But I love the main room. I just started open micing the main room once because the main room's like the big room with all the lights and stuff. So I used to get so scared, and I would. And this is like 15 years ago when I first got passed. But I would be scared to perform in the main room.
Yeah.
And then I just had to be like, treat it like shit, almost in a way, like just go in there and like do all new stuff and just don't even worry. And then I kind of build up so now I love it. I love it in there. It's really fun.
Would you say you posted, because I see your clips a lot. I've been seeing a lot lately. Your clips just pop
Good. I hope more people see it. Algorithm
on my
high.
TikTok and just feed in general.
Yeah.
Do you think that's been helping just bring more people to your shows?
I think so. It's hard because, I do crowd work. I love doing crowd work because I think it's like uniting the room.
Yeah.
It's like in the moment we're all together. We're all making these jokes together. But I have so many written jokes and I like my writing. I like my jokes, but people think you're just doing, not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's, some people don't want to see crowd work. So they think you're just a crowd work comic. You're like, no, I'm gonna put all my jokes into a special, motherfucker. I can't be putting my special. I
love crowd work because to me,
it's
that's
so fun.
it's so authentic. You didn't sit at home and try to perfect it. Like you're just doing.
Because there is something that's disingenuous about being like the other day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I every time someone's doing crowd work on my feed, I always watch it because it's like in the moment. It's not.
Yeah,
planned.
it's fun.
That's what I think.
There's one thing about being slick and like being funny and having like good comebacks, and then just like completely being like, not an asshole.
Sometimes you'll see ones that like go viral, and you're like, where? And everyone's laughing. You're not like,
it's
I'm
like
not
the joke in the room with us.
Yeah, and you're like, I trust that everyone thinks this is funny there, but I'm like, where is this?
That's I feel like it's like super hit or miss.
Sometimes I feel like it's so like there's some where I'm just
Super
like
satisfying.
it's too set up.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Oh,
satisfying.
wow.
Sometimes I'm like, it's too perfect.
Planted hecklers.
Just a planted heckler.
But let me tell you, Zane, there's something where I literally feel like there's a channel from above. Sometimes I'm just like, talk to that guy. And it will be something so crazy that he says.
Yeah.
And it'll be I was talking to this one guy, and this clip didn't go viral. And sometimes I'm like, I just have to re-edit them because I'm like, this was so crazy when it happened. But there was a guy in the front row, and I was asking him, I was like, when's the last time you had blue balls? He's like, last week. I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. And then I was like, well, tell me about it. He was like, well, I was having phone sex. And I was like, wait, how could you possibly get blue balls if you're the one jerking yourself off? And it just kept unfolding and unfolding. I like could not believe he said that. I was like, wait, what? And there's those moments where people just almost like hang themselves with these jokes.
And what did he say in the end? Like, what was
he was
the
like,
last...
well, like, the other girl, I can't remember exactly how it ended, but it was just that moment when he said that. I was like, wait,
wow.
How is that like
really funny.
fucking possible?
It's like, did they
You're in
I'm
control.
like, wait, but you're in control. I'm like, how would it be? I'm like, are you like,
Yeah, she stopped talking.
yeah, I'm like, even if she hung up, you'd still like finish.
But also it takes a type of person to sit in the front at a comedy.
Oh, and I like it too. I like when people are into it, and I'm good at poking. I like to, I always think of my whole career, my whole personality is like, I'm poking the shadow, kind of like the things people don't want to talk about. I'm kind of like, how much do you really, because if we talk about it, it's probably gonna be funny and then we won't be upset about it anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like fun to kind of like find the people, like if there's like a lesbian couple in the front. And I'm
I
like,
hate it. Or I hate getting
hate
like,
lesbians?
You hate lesbians?
No.
Oh my
the timing of that was, see what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
It's like crowd work.
No.
He's like, I hate it.
I hate though when I'm at like a stand-up comedy show and you get targeted by like the comic.
But I
And then
would
I'm
know,
like,
but I
please,
would be
don't
able
wanna-
to kind of tell.
Okay.
Wait, the socks matching the sweaters, everything.
Oh my God.
That's fucking crazy.
I'm a festive
so-
guy.
You just gave Matt you thought you were about to make fun
Yeah,
of him.
right? Like, oh, if I'm at a comedy show like this, like, yeah.
I know. He's like wearing a little thong with him. But I would probably know. But where are you sitting?
I guess the times it's happened like in the front. But like, I know you're asking for it.
Yeah, kind of.
But I feel like the last
No,
time
some
it was
people are
like
like,
it was like the Ha Ha Club. But I feel like we're just like a table right there.
Yeah.
It's never,
You're tall too. Yeah, I probably would have found you.
I haven't been to a show in a while though.
We should
Ages
go.
ago.
I've been wanting
I know,
to
I live
go.
right by the Improv.
I've only been to 3 total, and the third one was yours.
Yes.
I need to go.
He was
to
like, it
more.
was so good, I never went back.
Yeah, I don't want to
It
see
was
anybody
6
else.
years ago. Come to my next
else.
Anyone and Friends. It'll be fun.
I just saw one.
When is that?
Well, this one's coming out after it, but it'll be on the 18th.
Do we have to sit in the front?
No,
But if we sit in the front, are you gonna like?
I wouldn't give you the satisfaction.
How is
You
the
want it too bad.
how is the female stand-up comedy like seen as like a circle? Is it cliquey? Is it really welcoming? Are you guys supportive of one another? Like, I don't know.
I think
I'm
it's
just-
kind of like depends on who it is. I mean, it's like I have a lot of female comedian friends, and then there's female comedians that I'm not friends with, and kind of just normal.
Do you have to make time to like socialize with other comedians? Like when you you don't.
We're all. It's like our whole job is just like hanging out in a green room and going on stage. We're all always hanging out all the time.
Okay, yeah. Of
That's
course.
why it's like a lot of like in comedy beefings going on, and I'm like, oh, you guys are making the green rooms weird. You guys are making the green rooms weird as hell.
Do you ever get yourself like involved in like drama, or wasn't there?
I've totally been involved in drama, and totally not on purpose. And then I'm in it, and it was crazy, and it's weird because it's like funny because you're creating memes.
Right.
Does
I'm like,
drama
okay.
start on stage? Like how's drama?
No, on podcasts. It's always on podcasts.
Oh, podcasts.
It's always
Yep.
podcasts. Because it's, you just say something, you think you're being slick and no one's going to know who you're talking about. And then everyone knows and you're like, oh shit.
I just feel like any time, like in my head, like any comedian that ever says anything, if it's about you, in my head, a joke. Like you could say anything. It's just like, oh, that's a joke.
Well, that's what you hope. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always try to check myself. I try to not have a big, be too serious about everything, but it's hard. I mean, you get.
What about that big comedy festival that happened? Was it in Saudi Arabia? That like
the
was
Riyadh?
yes,
That
there was
was
a
kind of-
big
that was a good scandal.
controversy.
That was one of the things where I was
where-
like, you're so happy you weren't invited. You're like, I got to sit on the sidelines of that one. I'm so uneducated with things too. I'm like, wait,
Right.
is that bad?
No, the thing is,
I'm like,
that-
it's bad? Okay.
do you do corporate gigs? Do you ever get like asked to
I
go
did
do
a
stand up in the worst?
I did a weird corporate gig recently that I found out I didn't get paid enough for. But I was like, oh yeah, this will be fine. It's just like one show. And then I told my friend, she's like, that's all you got paid? And I was like, oh. Shit.
it was an experience.
But
It was your first corporate.
you're basically getting paid to like be in a weird situation.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't heard many stories of these corporates like
So it's just like a
Good
company that
question.
just wants to have fun
this.
with their
I got
employees.
called in by this guy to do a stag party at a golf course
Okay.
for these like old men.
Yeah.
And they all are like friends with like Trump and like own like supercuts. Like it was like, like people that like
so do
own.
you have to try to cater, or you just say?
So the
doesn't
guy
matter?
that hired me really wanted me to roast these people. So I was basically like taking his information, trying to write jokes and stuff. But in the end, it was weird because they were just like, because I didn't know it. There were like
Yeah.
moments that were really funny, but it was like, it's weird to get
Just
roasted by
weird.
someone who doesn't know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the roasts back in the day were so good. And the Tom Brady one too was good because a lot of the people do know each other.
Yeah.
It's funny when it's coming from like,
I always,
You're my
just
friend, I
think
know
that
all the shit on
the
you.
boss was just he thought this was a good idea, and then after he saw no, but and he's like, oh fuck, okay.
he's like, half the people really liked you. I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
I don't
Oh,
even
great.
care. He was like, I have some constructive criticism. And I was like, block
No, that is good
number.
because you're performing in front of people, a crowd that like maybe doesn't know you, or
Of course,
like, when it comes
yeah.
to a show, like it's like
Thank God the
good.
people that worked
Good
there
test.
knew me. So I had some moments where the guys saw me get wrecked. Because it's like sometimes you just want to be like, I'm a thing, okay? Like
Yeah.
people know who I am.
Like look at my TikTok clips.
Yeah, look
Look at
Look
that.
at my clips. It was weird. It was definitely very weird. And you have to be a lot of times they want you to be clean,
Yeah.
which it's so hard. When someone tells me to be clean, it's like, I just want to be so dirty. It's like my brain wants to be like, oh.
I love the Nickelback shirt.
Yeah, but
That's
it's new
great.
guys.
I just
It's good,
noticed
right?
that.
Oh my god,
This
I
is,
want that.
It's cool, right? It's Meth Syndicate, but they're called. He had to change his name to something, but if you look at Meth Syndicate, you can find him. But he had it because he kept getting in trouble for having meth in his name.
Oh yeah.
But I have another shirt that has 3 shrimps, but they look like 6s. So it's shrimp,
Okay.
shrimp, shrimp.
Oh wait, you can't have meth in your
They
brand name.
keep flagging him.
Yeah,
for
they
it.
probably flag it.
But he does
the brand.
really funny shirts. Yeah, his
So
stuff's
now is it
so
microwave?
hilarious.
What's that?
It's microwave.
Defend
Salad.
Rick Moranis.
He's hilarious.
Rick Moranis is
so
coming
good.
back. I
Is that
think.
OJ?
Isn't that so funny?
We have the same birthday.
So he just makes wild T-shirts.
Yeah, he just makes really
Mambo
funny
number
t-shirts.
5 rules.
But I went to
Reminds me of Daddy Yanked.
the Viagra Boys concert with him.
Viagra Boys.
So good.
Yeah, people are loving Viagra
It was
Boys.
such a good concert.
Are
It
they
was so good.
German? What are they? The Swedish?
Yeah, they're from Sweden.
Yeah, that's what they are.
But so we went to the show, and my friend Eric, who does Meth Syndicate, he was recognized more than me
Whoa.
as a T-shirt man. He's a famous T-shirt man. Is that
That's
incredible?
cool.
That is dope.
It was really cool.
Are the shirts good quality too?
Yeah, they're nice. They're good.
Cool.
And he prints them out fast. And
Oh,
that's the shrimp one you were
sick.
talking
and the
about?
666 one is so funny.
Wait, I want the 69
the 69
strip.
one.
Yeah,
the
that's
666 one brings heat.
fun. It does.
People
bring
get
heat.
mad.
Yeah, I don't want
Guys.
anybody to get mad at me, so I'll just do the 6'9".
They get so mad.
People don't like the devil.
Well, it's like it's shrimp. It's shrimp.
Do
What
you
are we
believe?
doing?
Do you believe in demons?
No.
No, no demons.
Maybe. I don't think so.
Damn, wow.
I've met a few.
How polar opposite from last guest to this
I've
guest.
met a few. My next merch
true.
drop he's doing with me.
Oh, really?
Good,
Yeah, I
good.
got
What
some
is-
good
what
ones.
is it?
Well, I want to do. Remember when Fabio got hit by the bird?
Yes.
I'm photoshopping myself in the thing with him like this
Oh,
Brilliant.
next to him, and then I want to just put myself in like moments like that. It's just me there.
That's good.
That Fabio moment of him getting hit
The
by
best
the bird.
thing that
It's-
ever happened.
Yes, it's
So
like the
iconic.
universe just like made this moment happen.
Yes.
You have the most beautiful man with these gorgeous women in front of a roller coaster.
Yeah, can I?
And
I
a
want
bird.
to watch
You've never
this.
seen it?
I've seen like a picture of it, but I want to see the video.
Yeah, he was riding this roller coaster.
The fact that it was
with this
also filmed.
big publicity moment and everything, and they caught it on camera. And I don't think you ever. He has blood all on his nose.
Oh, so you didn't see it? Damn.
I want to be that girl.
Dude, he looks so pissed.
The girl next to him was like, "Oh,
I thought there was a video of impact.
No, I don't think there is
There's
one of
not?
Impact.
Look at
It's just
this.
like
well, if you want one of Impact, we can make it on Sora.
True.
oh, sorry."
Easy.
I see him at the gym sometime.
Do
Fabio?
you?
Yeah, Fabio.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He's really funny. Like he'll like dip women and take pictures with them a lot. Like I think there's
really?
a lot of pictures of him. Like,
Oh, where
if someone's
he'll-
like, "Can I get a picture with it?" He'll like.
Yeah, because he was on all the romance like
Oh,
cover.
that's.
But wouldn't that be
romance
funny if I'm
novels.
next to him, just like,
That's great. You have to.
He kind of reminds me of the Jeremy Fragrance.
Oh yes,
Jeremy
yes.
Do you know who Jeremy Fragrance is? Oh my
He's
god.
like the cologne guy on TikTok who's just
Man,
like
he is something.
oh
else.
yeah, no, he's definitely trying to be Fabio.
you have
for
to.
sure.
You have to watch
his video,
one of his videos.
dude. And all of the videos I see of him are just people exposing his snaps to them, and he is
The
just
freak.
so out of touch.
oh yeah.
And the things he says, I'm just like, this is crazy that this is a real person.
I'm impressed that he can like smell people and know exactly what they're wearing too.
yeah,
That's pretty. That's. I mean, that's a talent.
Yeah.
I don't really want to be smelled though.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the idea of some man sniffing me. Just coming up and sniffing me
Jeremy
and making
Fragrance.
guesses and knowing things about me.
I
Back
guess
up.
that is weird. Like if you know what a girl's wearing, it could be. That's not sexy.
Do you
I
like
don't think.
scents? Do you like candles?
I do.
a
That's
question.
so funny.
guys, we asked the best questions.
I know.
you
Is
ever
this
had
like the worst episode you've ever had? You just asked me if I love candles. Yeah, I like a scented candle. I'm bad at blowing them out though. I'm like scared to have candles. I
Which
don't feel
brand made
responsible
that?
enough.
Oh yeah,
pussy
I won't light
candles.
them.
The
unless-
pussy.
Oh,
the
it
pussy
was,
scented candles.
Oh,
It was
my
Gwyneth Paltrow.
vagina.
Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow
Goop.
made, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Not the person you would expect.
I
to-
know. It's
Vagina
like-
candle. I had
also,
it.
let us see.
You could tell. She wanted to be quirky. She wanted to be
This
fun.
Smells like my vagina.
It smells like. Oh,
It doesn't smell
Oh,
that-
it's my
it's-
vagina.
Yeah. Gwyneth
wow.
Paltrow's vagina.
So how did they do that? Do you think they like got a cotton swab and like took
They
the
must
little DNA
have.
and like used that DNA? Like
That
how's
was the original Sydney Sweeney soap bar.
That was.
It was. Sydney Sweeney's though been kind of just dropping the ball in weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she hasn't
just
been making the best
very-
decisions.
Braun?
It's so
Like-
crazy to be with Scooter Braun right
Yes.
now.
I'm
Wait,
like,
what
you all-
happened?
She's now dating Scooter Braun. You know,
She's
Scooter
like,
Braun is
there's
like
like
the
very few like hated people in Hollywood, like truly
Yeah.
like right now targeted, and she just is with the most hated guy.
right.
That's
And like you're not
wild.
winning over anybody by dating him.
Or do you go, you're the most hated girl right now?
And you just
I
go
guess I gotta
harder,
go.
yeah.
I gotta go with the most hated guy.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Well, also, do we
such a
think she
weird-
has? Do we think how much like longevity is her career gonna have?
Good
I don't know.
question.
I mean-
she's
Anyway.
had good roles, but I don't know. I don't think she's like
She's-
incredible. She's not Emma Stone, Jennifer Lawrence,
Right?
No.
that level. She's not.
Yeah, she's not that cool. She's like cute and has big tits.
But
We'll see how this Chrissy
movies,
movie
they
is.
want her in their shit.
oh,
I mean,
so
she's
now
in so
she's
many
doing
movies.
like ugly roles, which is fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever see Liberty? Was that the name of the movie? Where
When she was the cop.
or she
or
was
the-
a girl. She was a girl who leaked information,
that's-
and
I
like
did
it's
see
the
that.
whole interrogation.
yeah.
But she kind of was a little mid in it. I felt like.
Yeah, like I don't know if I've even seen her eyes. I
We
don't know
have
what.
to stop. We
I'm
can't.
no,
I,
listen,
this
I'm-
part.
this
I don't
whole
want to
Sydney
be
Sweeney
rude to her,
thing-
but I've never seen her face. I've never looked at her face. I have no clue if she's pretty or not, to be honest.
Jared, what are we playing here?
The internet went out,
And
so
it's fun.
I can't look anything
Even
up.
the internet's like, we can't. I know she's obviously like so pretty. Well, I was when what's his name started, when the coach, what's his name started dating his young girlfriend.
yes.
Oh, Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick. I was like, she's not that hot. I just saw one picture of her and I was squinting a little bit, and I was like, oh, she's not that hot. And I said that. And then I kept being like sent pictures. And I was like, oh, this girl's so hot. Like sounding such a psycho, being like, she's fine.
She's fine.
Well, sometimes you just don't get the right angle on someone, and then you're like, oh, wait, okay. Game
That's
over.
why I try not to take pictures.
of yourself?
Yeah, it's just angles. You know, you get the bad angle. You just like it's just not there.
You got to
for
know
me.
your angles.
Yeah.
And I said when we weren't recording that it's funny that it's their like wives and then your mom.
I know.
I met your mom.
You did?
Yeah, at Jason's party.
You did.
I met your mom.
Oh shit.
She's lovely.
I forgot that I fucking saw you there.
Your mom's cool. I love Florida bitches. I just like a Florida.
Yeah.
Let's go Florida.
Yeah,
It's not Philly, so Florida and Philly are very similar.
Yeah, I kind of geeked out when I saw you there. I was like, oh my god, it's Annie Letterman.
I was like,
I was like fangirl because I remember that one show and I was like, oh my god, that's her. Should I say hi? I was like, nah, that's not cool anymore.
6
You
years
can't do
later,
that.
we finally connected.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was like, she's not. And I was like, okay, that dress came out. I was like, all right.
What is the age difference? Like at least 30 years,
I think it's more
probably.
than 30.
Oh boy, 40.
I think
He's
so.
70 and she's like 25 or something.
All right. I mean, that Will is probably looking real nice though. I mean, let's.
Wow. About 50
Get
years.
it, girl. Who cares?
Oh boy.
If you
Get
can
it.
do it, I've never been able to.
But his children have to be like older than her.
A 50-year age difference is pretty wild.
Look,
Was he also a football player before he was a coach?
Probably.
'Cause
I
there
feel
might
like
be
it's
some
a
jostling around
prerequisite.
of the brain.
I think
What's your
it might
favorite
be
sport?
mandatory.
My favorite sport. Do you play pickleball?
I can play, but I'm not pickleball crazy like some people.
I mean, I watched the World Series. That was fun.
you watched the World Series, but can you play the World
I
Series?
played. I was on the boys' baseball team when I was a kid.
Oh,
I feel
really?
like baseball is one of
Yeah.
those sports that's way more fun to play than it is to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, that last game though was crazy. I didn't even mean to watch it. I was at one of those crab restaurants. I was like eating crab legs, and it was on the TV, and I was like, wait, what? I got so drawn into the last.
Was it the Dodgers game?
Yeah, the last one. I saw the whole thing.
I'm mad I didn't
Yeah.
watch it. I didn't even know there was a fucking.
Was it
Dodgers game.
embarrassed
But that's how I
18
felt. I
innings?
didn't care at all, and then I got sucked into it, and then I was like, we have to watch the rest of this game.
I was so embarrassed though. I embarrassed myself so bad at that party because I thought, oh, the team we were playing, if they win this, they win the World Series. But
Yeah.
if we win, there's still another game.
The Dodgers.
Yes, like
Yeah.
I didn't until
You
the
didn't
end. I'm like, so we
know.
have another game. Like they just won, and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Everyone at the party was like, dude,
That's all
so-
right.
stop drinking.
Well, it's funny to be.
It was.
Sometimes it's funny to be dumb.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, because
don't
also you
mind
get
it.
so into if you get too into sports, it's like crazy. I'm like my heart's
it's-
beating.
Oh, it
Why
can
am I-
ruin your day if your team doesn't win.
Well, I do like sports betting, so that's fun.
Oh, you gamble?
I like to gamble. I enjoy watching my fiance gamble.
Do you ever? What about casinos? Like playing blackjack, poker?
I'm a slot slut.
Oh, what's your favorite slot?
Oh, there's a lot. It's always
Puff and more
changing.
puff.
Do you know-
Huff and more puff? I never win. I always get wrecked. But
Do you know what you're doing on those slots, or you just?
there's no doing. What are you talking about?
There's no like.
There's a psychotic thought where you're like, I know what I'm doing. But we do have kind of a plan, like to not get super wrecked. But we love watching. My fiance and I always watch Vegas Matt. Have you ever seen his YouTube channel?
Yeah.
He's the best. And we became friends with him, so I'll go out and I'll gamble with him sometimes.
Oh
It's so
no,
fun.
Zane, his
he makes me nervous.
It's addicting.
Yeah.
Dude. He drops so much money like it's nothing.
But
where
it
you're just
doesn't
like-
affect him. He's unaffected
Well,
by
he
it.
does like what, like $1,000 slot pulls.
Yeah, he'll do different. he
Each
does
pull
different-
$1,000, and you're
Oh,
just
boy.
you're watching like I cannot believe this.
But
is real.
then he
Makes
look how much
content
money. Yeah,
doing
he's
it.
making so
Yeah.
much money out of that.
He
yeah.
has money from real estate, and he was in sales for a long time. He's so good. He's the best.
My
He's
favorite
so
slot's
fun.
the fishbowl one. The fishes that
Those are
get really
good,
big,
yeah.
because right when they're about to bust, odds are high.
So you have to wait till they're like real big.
Yeah, you got to see like multiple cracks.
But
And-
then sometimes you'll just be there forever and it never busts,
Yeah,
and you're like, what
there's
the
a bit of that.
hell?
I'm hooked on the Willy Wonka one.
Oh, that one's fun. The
oh, Willy
tall one.
Wonka, Wizard of Oz.
Shit gets me going.
I love
man.
more chili. The guy in the sombrero and
We
like the
used-
peppers.
For a
Oh,
while, sometimes they go cold. Like there'll be a really good one, and then it just stops hitting. There was the Little Shop of Horrors for a while. I was obsessed with Little Shop of Horrors. And you got to turn it. Vegas Matt always says it's the winnability. You turn it up high. You got to turn up the winnability. So you're just like blasting out loud. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what?
Little
What's
Shop
this?
of Horrors. It's a musical. Rick Moranis, Steve Martin.
No, yeah, no. I'm
I
not.
like Zane's brain.
Yeah, no, it's not. Like, I have very few things that I really care about, and that's all I know.
What do you care about?
I care about.
Game of Thrones.
What do I care about?
Isn't it so
The-
funny when people ask you such a broad question? It's
Yeah,
like too
yeah.
broad.
Fuck
You're
you.
like,
You know,
what's your favorite
what
movie?
kind of
Like,
question is that? Like, what do you care about? And don't say comedy.
Dog.
Don't say stand up.
I don't care about stand up. What am I, a loser?
Do you have hobbies?
I'm kind of I'm like a spiritual bitch. I like meditating.
Meditating?
I've
I like
tried it. I
meditating.
can't get into it.
yeah.
Not
I
that
know it's
can't get into it,
hard.
I want to get into it. I just haven't hit that moment.
Oh,
where
You know
you're
what I
like-
think it's because again our egos. It's like it's because you need to do it. It's like your body's like I can't do this. I can't do this because it would be so beneficial to you.
Can you do transcendental meditation?
I did TM for a little bit. Yeah,
Did you do like the David
does
Lynch
TMJ?
Foundation?
I did.
You
yeah.
did. Okay, you did. How
I
much
did it.
was it?
Okay, so it was I think I got a discount. This was in like 2013. I think I did it.
Okay.
And I showed them like how much I made because this was comedy varies. This
right,
was
you have to-
the year was like I think I was like I made $4,000 this year or something. You know, you just tell them, and they gave me I got a scholarship. I think it was only I paid like a couple $100 or something.
Wow.
And what
But then
exactly
I think
is
it's
it?
like 1,300 or 1,800, which I don't know that they need to pay that much. It's transcendental meditation. They give you a mantra.
Mm-hmm.
You can find it online.
What the mantra is? It's not personalized to you?
I think for me, I think what I realized was it was like age and gender.
Okay.
But they teach it to you and you go to these classes and stuff. I think the good thing about it costing a lot of money is you give it more value. And
Yes,
you
Yeah.
do
of
it
course.
more. Like if someone gives you something for free, you're like, I don't have to show up. Who cares?
You kind of honor it.
Have you ever done ayahuasca?
Yeah.
Zane's super
you done
ayahuasca
it?
curious.
No,
Do it.
no. I'm very
wanna do it?
ayahuasca curious. After last episode, I will not do it. But
Really? What did they say? What did
well,
they say?
The Exorcist
Was getting something out of someone.
Yes,
from
he said
ayahuasca?
when obviously like when you take drugs like that, your body is very very open to the demons. Like it's like your guard is down by a lot, especially something like as powerful as ayahuasca. So
He
I
was
feel
saying like you're opening your body up to anything.
Anything.
Really.
So
could be good, could be bad.
yeah, I would be unlucky
Entities.
enough to get all the demons.
Yeah. I
to
guess
like set their seed in me.
I guess like okay, so part of like different like facets of spirituality that I've gone to is like hallucinogens, but also
Oh my gosh.
Jesus,
are you okay? What was it?
It was
Oh, that was the clock.
A
the 420
demon. A demon.
Oh, back to what you're saying?
But there's like different facets of things that I've done. So it's like, you know, psychedelics and stuff, but also meditation and hypnosis is something I've had a lot of fun in. And what I learned with like subconscious reprogramming and hypnosis is you really can control your brain and your thoughts. So I could go into an ayahuasca ceremony and I can be like, I will never have a bad entity.
Yeah.
And I believe I can control that.
With an intention too.
Got
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
you're not you have to not be nervous. I'm guessing like
No, you could be
Crazy.
nervous. I mean, I think you'd be crazy. I mean, you're going to be like vomiting and it's
How many
crazy.
times have you done it?
7.
Kind of. So you do it over a weekend. You'll do it like 2 nights in a row.
Down in Peru.
I have a shaman that comes.
Oh, you got the plug. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he comes to you.
Yeah.
You do it here?
I've done it around different places.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you
'Cause
had
I
to like
don't
do
wanna
it there.
Because
you
you
can-
can, but
it-
to me that's so scary. I don't want to be in a place. Maybe that makes
Thousands
it
of
better.
miles
Yeah, you're
away.
like,
I
get
just
me
don't want to
outta
be
here.
traveling too, and you're like, "Where's my stuff?"
Yeah,
Right?
you
gotta
got
go-
flag.
Maybe it is better to do it in like the comfort of your own
Yeah.
You got to fly home like this.
Yeah, I know.
Super confused.
Well, the first time I did it was in San Diego, and I drove home afterwards, and I was like, I remember being like, life is so beautiful, and I'd like look at the mountains, but I'd turn the wheel. I'm like, oh, wait. I was like, oh God, I probably shouldn't be driving. But and my shaman will use San Pedro, which is like mescaline afterwards. So you do ayahuasca one night, breathwork and ayahuasca one night, breathwork and ayahuasca the next night, and then the next day is San Pedro, and San Pedro is like a heart opener, so it's like very light. So I feel like any sort of darkness you reach during the ayahuasca, I really like doing the San Pedro at the end because you can really lighten it up.
Well,
Yeah,
was-
you should start with Wim Hof. Just do breath work.
Yeah, maybe I should.
But
do that.
breathwork's hard. Everything's so
It's
hard.
hard.
It's like because your ego wants to stay. You're so comfortable in your, even if you're unhappy with where you're at and there's things you want to strive to, you're still comfortable. So your ego keeps you.
I have done the I forget what it was that we did out in Joshua tree. It was like a sound bath lady, but like it was intense where she was like putting her hand over here and like
Yeah.
like that type of shit. And I swear to God, I was in a different fucking realm. I could
Whoa.
not believe how well it worked because I didn't believe in it.
Did
at
you do
all.
breath work too? Or she just had
Was
the
that
sound
not breath work when she was just like
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
like it was
Yeah.
like crazy. I felt like I was in that movie Midsummer.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the fucking I just felt like I was gonna wake up and I was not gonna be there anymore.
Have you done a lot of mushrooms or anything like that?
I have, but never to the point where I'm
Or
like
you're feeling
tripping.
that way,
Oh,
yeah.
It's-
shrooms have shrooms have changed my life.
I
I've
do it
had
I do it in
massive doses.
microdosing.
Like I had massive doses when I was like younger, like in college, and then right after, and it just. I feel like we would not be doing what we're doing now if it wasn't for shrooms or for myself.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. It got me out of my head. It got me more comfortable in
Yeah.
loving myself and my personality.
You do
and
it
not
still?
being. I haven't done like heroic doses in a long time. I'll like occasionally microdose, but sometimes I'm just I don't know. I'm kind of content. I need it.
Yeah.
If I'm in a funk, maybe I'll consider it. And I've had some microdose times, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that was great. But I'm out partying. I need to have a time and a space where I'm like, oh, this is
I
good.
do think that sometimes I'll see people that find psychedelics and then they're doing it so much where I'm like, I think you have to be like grounded with it too. You need enough time to integrate back in. You don't
Yeah,
just
it
be
has to be like a
full
life
loading.
chapter. Like it opens up
Yeah.
like a new moment and stuff.
But it is cool. It makes you more, I think, more loving and more understanding of other people and stuff. But yeah, my fiance is very cool. He's very like, his ego is very content and cool. And he thinks it's because he did so many mushrooms in high school. He like, because he won't do stuff with me. But I've gone on, I did a Joe Dispenza, a week of meditations with Joe Dispenza, who's a guy that leads all of these different seminars. But I did a whole week of it, which was really awesome. And there was you don't take any hallucinogens or anything like that. And you can get to some crazy places that way too. It was really wild. It's really insane.
I need some healing. I think.
Yeah, that's my world.
I need to do a week and a half to 2 week of just like no phone.
I know. Well, a dopamine detox, that's hard.
Yeah.
Very.
Like I just need
Because
to.
when you
be
wake up,
one
do you
within
look
the
right at your
earth.
phone?
Huh?
Do you look right at your phone when you wake up?
Immediately.
I know, and it's so hard because your alarm's on it.
The only time I'm not on my phone is when we're recording.
Yeah. And you're itching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to be on my phone right
I should
now.
probably check some sort of app.
I know. And our jobs are related to our phones too.
Yep.
There's so many
Yeah,
justifications for it.
I'm doing research. I'm
Yeah.
looking for topics.
So when I got out of Joe Dispenza retreat, I was on this really good routine where I would wake up and meditate, and sometimes I would meditate for an hour, which is crazy. But you could do
great.
like 15-minute ones too.
Does it? So I've never hit that like Zen zone. Does it feel like you're there for an hour, or is it kind of just?
Not really. Like, so have you done guided ones, or you just?
No, I just tried to really focus.
It's
hard.
refusing to react because thoughts
thoughts
are
are
going
gonna
to come
come
and
in.
go, and you have like a monkey chatter brain that's always
I-
wanting to fixate on something. It's like looking at a bunch of cars, but refuse, and all the cars basically have like, bills,
But
your
me-
marriage, this stuff, but you're just watching them pass, but refusing to react to those thoughts.
I love
too.
cars. I'd be trying to figure out what it is.
I know, but you would just go.
Getting your-
You would go. All right, I'm trying to figure out what it is. Okay, I'm gonna release that. It's kind of like in life. Like if you're like a binge eater, why are you binging? Because you're shaming yourself after you ate, and then you're binging again.
Oh, is that what I'm doing?
Zane.
To me, I just like the
You
taste
keep just
of it.
focusing on like your weight and the chair you're sitting on and your breath. Your mind will sometimes veer, but just as long as you keep yourself centered and just focusing on that and your
And you
breath,
just keep
that's all
trying
you're
to-
thinking
you just
about.
keep releasing it.
It's this like empty plane.
And there's
of
all these
nothing.
different. So TM is a mantra. So you're saying a mantra, but you're not saying it, right? So you're thinking it, but you're not like moving your mouth and thinking it, and you're trying to like almost like not even the mantras are just. It's like nonsense because if it were cup, you're going to be envisioning a cup and thinking about a cup, you know. So it's just like a word to think about. And then with Joe Dispenza, he has guided meditations that are pretty dope. And there's some that are walking meditations and you like step into your new self.
Yeah.
Gotta do this.
It's crazy. It's really cool. But the week long was so wild. People were having these like brain orgasms basically. So they do this thing where it was so weird. So you squeeze basically it's your perineum, but it's basically your taint. So you like squeeze your taint. You're supposed to put your spinal cervical fluid up.
Wait,
You're
you're doing this yourself.
He's like, squeeze your
He's squeezing
perineum.
it for you.
Yeah, no, it's crazy though. I'm like, this is weird. Why are you up in my shit, Joe? Dr. Joe?
Okay,
Well, you're like
squeezing your
squeezing
taint.
and then you're like, you breathe, you suck in and you are supposed to like squeeze up. Like you're imagining like a straw and this like cervical fluid is like going up. You're squeezing your taint and it's going up. And then you have a pineal gland that's like your brain's clit.
Yeah.
And then you're supposed to like hit it and imagine and you put your head back and people are like fucking come. It's like crazy. They're
They
like
are
brain
possessed.
orgasms. I know it is
Exercise
funny
the
the
thing.
opposite because they would think it was crazy. The guy that
Oh
was,
my god.
I'm open to this.
I'm open
but
to
it was
little brain.
really cool and it was no hallucinogens, no substances, nothing. So I really liked that.
You know what's a brain? You know what's a brain orgasm? I did fucking the Korean hair spa the other day.
Oh, I want to do that.
Oh my god! I think that's the same thing.
Really?
You squeeze my taint also.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, which hairs were they working on? They do your pubes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those look awesome. How many hours was it?
It was like 45 minutes to an hour of them just massaging.
Did they
and
take
scratching your
video
head.
of your scalp?
Yeah, it was gross.
Nasty.
Yeah,
Everyone's
but she
getting
said
nasty.
it was not that bad. There's a little bit of buildup, but not as bad as she expected. And then after it was done, it was the cleanest my hair.
You're like,
has
you should
ever
see
been.
my taint. A lot of buildup down there.
How much was that?
It was expensive.
Yeah, how much?
It was like over $100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zane poor.
Well, I get haircuts for like $60. So to me, $145 to do.
Like
for them
a
to scratch
scalp-
your
But a
head.
massage,
It's pretty crazy.
is usually over 100.
Yeah.
Yes, a massage is, but to me that's like a
Do you get massages?
every week.
Really?
Yeah, but it's not like the relaxing massage. It's like the
Deep
one
tissue?
where they hurt. Like it hurts.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
like that.
need it.
No, it's
I
good.
like. I need them to dig into my lower back, and like I need to fucking yell.
Yeah.
That's the only way it's gonna.
No,
Make it
I'm
better.
I'm down with the deep tissue massages. I hate when it's Reiki. You go and they're like
Where
they're
they're
just
not
putting
touching you?
energy. And I'm like, whoa. I'm gonna need a
Literally scam.
refund.
What a great job though. Okay.
But I've done weird energy healings
Well, I
over
would fake
Zoom
the shit
that are
out
like
of
that. I it could be fake, but there are times where I've had like weird energy or like. You ever have like a grudge with someone? You're like, why am I still thinking about this person? I've done weird energy clearings with people where they like cut the cords for me, like the emotional and spiritual cords,
Yes.
and I don't think about the person anymore. And not in like it's not even like a shitty way, or I don't feel like I've sold myself out, and I don't feel like there's just
There's
severing
nothing to
that
it.
just exact,
from
just like.
you.
It's like, and they're not touching you. They're squeezing her taint. And they are not touching
No,
you.
I'm
at
saying
all.
it's like it's a good retreat because you come back tighter. My fiance's like, what the hell? Holy shit, I'm just kegling the whole time. But it was so weird. I never had the brain orgasm. I was pissed. But when I got back from that, I was so on track because it really just shows you how you create your own world. So anything that's going wrong in your life is just it's your subconscious has planted that or is like seeing it that way and just creating more and more of that.
How
So-
long are you on track for when you do that?
Okay, so I did
Like, how often do you think you need to do these type of retreats or?
a
healing?
retreat and stuff. It would be, I mean, if I could do one, 1 or 2 a year, that's great to just stay on it. But I had buddied up with 2 people from that I had met on the retreat. And we were all 3 were meditating together. And then 3 was too much. So then 2 of us started meditating together. And then it started to just get like, I don't want to like talk to this person every day. You're just sort of like, I don't know you. I have my whole life. Not in a shitty way. He's like a nice guy, but you're like, now I'm taking on your life. And then, but when I was good, it was, we were meditating for like anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour, right when I would wake up. Then I got this journal that was like a calendar, and it was called I think it's called Full Focus, and it has like you set up your day. If you set it up the night before, then you don't have any decision fatigue like the next day. If your whole day is planned the next day or the day before, so then you wake up and it's like, all right, so I meditated, do that, but then so when you first wake up, your brain's in theta, and that's like the most important part of your day. That's why it's so bad when we look at our phones, because that your brain is half dreaming and half awake and is susceptible to things. So that's when it's really good to either meditate, do breath work,
Get light in your eyes. Yeah.
get light in your eyes. Huberman, I'm always like, my eyes are burning.
You
I
ever
want to do a
sun
sketch where
gazing?
my eyes are like on
Yeah,
fire.
you have to get sun in your on your.
But I mean,
on your,
you just,
your
as long
taint.
as
on
you're
your
like,
taint, yeah.
getting light in your eyes. You don't
But
look
you
at
know,
the sun.
or you do like subconscious because your brain can like you can get into your brain then, and you can rewire your brain. So it's like that time in the morning is so good, and I'm always like, fuck, do I do that? Have you ever heard of the artist way?
Yes, of course.
No.
So then there's like
Yeah,
We
so
have
you
a
do like
thing.
your
These guys
morning
don't know what we're
meditations. Yeah.
What is it?
The
I'm just, like,
artist way
cockeyed.
is
I'm
like
I know you're like, oh,
It's a
you're like,
big, like,
can we go back to taint?
the artist way is like the biggest like self-help like creativity like
It's good
book.
for if you have writer's block
Yes.
or any. It's really cool. It's actually really fun. It's fun. Like the first chapter, she talks about there's shadow artists. So there's like people around you, and it's like your agents and your managers and like people that are in the business.
Yeah.
But producers.
Yeah.
No, that are in the business that wanted to be artists, but they couldn't be artists. So you have to watch out for them because they're like, it's kind of fun. It's
Yeah, you make play dates with yourself.
yeah, but
It's-
but you're supposed to every morning do morning pages where when you wake up, you just stream of consciousness write for 3 pages and you get all this gunk out. But then I'm like, oh, fuck, so do I do that? So then I wake up and I'm like, am I supposed to do that? Am I supposed to meditate? I'm like, okay, Joe Dispenza says to meditate. This bitch says to write down 3 pages.
Everybody else
Like,
says to get up and make your bed. I'm
I
like,
write your goals. This is what I did to make my bed. I just sort of go, like, I just kind of like do the lightest bed making.
I just go with the flow, baby.
But then also
whatever
go with
comes
the flow.
up my way, it
Exactly.
comes up my way, and I
But
get it done.
that's also a good thing to do because being in the flow state is good.
Yeah,
but
I
it's in the morning just trying to figure that out. But I did have a really good couple months when I was like doing that and I was writing down my goals. I've just read so many self-help books that they're competing. I have like 100 gurus like fighting in my brain.
I try not to write my goals because I just know I'll never accomplish them.
Really? Well,
if I were to write my goals for the day, I wouldn't get 80% of them done.
So as a hypnosis girly, that's bad to say because you'll never get them done if you say you'll never get them done. But if you were like, I'm going to get all these done, then you've tricked your brain and now you're going to be seeing things easier. You're going to have more opportunities if you.
Exactly. It's your mindset.
All right, I'm buying a journal.
Yeah, I just got I got a Hobonichi the other day.
Oh, really?
Hobonichi?
What's that
A
one do?
Hobonichi planner. It's just
Okay.
like a daily planner. I got
me
the
see that
week's
one.
one, the Hobonichi.
Is that
Because
it?
I've been a
Fuck you
moleskin
so
guy
much.
in the past and I haven't committed to them. But Hobonichi, I got on Hobonichi TikTok.
And it has it like templated out?
Yes. You just like write down like your week and stuff, and you can do your kind of daily grind on that. There's pages
says
in the
Google
back.
Calendar.
It's just I've been looking
I
at the
use that.
subreddits, all the TikToks. It's like a whole
But
lifestyle.
I do like writing it.
Yes.
I feel like with the phone, and then I'm on my phone immediately in the morning
Writing I feel like is so much better.
Yeah.
But it is-
I do
and
agree
I
with
got
that.
I got little
cute.
stickers.
Are
I
you
feel like a little
drawing?
like
Oh,
Korean
that's
schoolgirl because
cute.
I'm like getting all into it.
Your thing looks like that.
It's going to look like that. I got because they can
All right.
sell out, and right now is the time to buy your planners for Hobonichis because once the
We
new
have to
year
come up with
starts-
our own. We have to come up with our own journal,
Oh,
guys. There's going to be a specific journal coming out. It's
Yeah.
going to have your exorcisms at 3 p.m.
Yes.
You're going to do all this woo-woo shit, and
You can
then
plan
you're going to
your
have to get the devil out
marathon
of
all
you.
your marathon planning. But yeah, that's a Hobonichi. It's a whole
Exorcism and then
community
marathon.
of the hobos.
But it is, it's cool to plan the stuff out. But then you have to be very graceful with yourself if you don't get it all done.
Yeah.
And then you got to bump it to the next day.
Yes.
Yeah, I just moved
But I'm
on
such a
over.
bummer. But then I'm
Just
fighting. I'm like, what should I do this?
pushing it all.
That my whole thing. You should see my last day. My last day of my week is just everything that I did.
Booked and
Well, it's hard because there's easy things to get done, and then you feel like good about it. So it's like, oh, I have to return something.
Yeah.
If you return something, then you're like, I've
But then
crossed
you're
this out.
exhausted, and then you're home, and you're like,
I
can
know.
do some
I'm
more.
so tired. I want to lay down. I know, but so I read this book called Brian Tracy Goals. And by the way, when I say read a book, I'm listening to the audiobook, okay?
oh, that's
the minute I
can't
read
imagine
one
you,
line,
like,
I fall
doing-
asleep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I pass
How you feel
out.
about wanting to do this marathon is how I feel about books. I'll be like, I gotta order this book, and I'll be like, I'm gonna do it. I'll order it, and then I'll be like, nah.
No, I can't believe it. I was
can't.
watching this this interview with Jacob Elordi. They were talking about Frankenstein, and it was this guy that was like, tell me your favorite 3 books. And he kind of like looks off into space, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be hilarious. He's a fucking dum-dum. He looks like such an idiot, you know? And then I was like, this is great. He's Frankenstein. He probably doesn't read. And the guy goes, it's like SpongeBob SquarePants when you have all those things going on. And I'm like, there's no way that's what it's like. And then he goes, and then he really takes a beat, and he's like, well, I've read like 15 books. And then I was like, oh, you're like a book guy, Jacob? Beat it, bitch. Like if they asked me that, they're like, what are your top 3 books? I'd be like, well, like there was that one where the tree was a stump at the end and the boy turned into a man.
Giving Tree.
Yeah.
I love that.
Like, I don't know, reading's hard, but I'll listen to audiobooks. But this one's cool because this helped me quit drinking. I quit drinking in 2000, like 15, 16 years ago, 17 years ago.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Thanks. But obviously I do drugs. But I do drugs, kids.
But ayahuasca.
I'm spur. But you write your goals down, positive present tense. And this is weird, like where you're saying you don't want to write your goals down. I did this when I was like living on my friend's couch in New York, and I wanted to start doing stand-up, but I hadn't even started it. I wrote 10 things down I wanted to do. You write it in positive present tense, like I am this. And one of the things was I wanted to do that show Chelsea Lately, but I was embarrassed to even write it down because I was like just some like drunk bitch, like and living on my friend's couch in New York. I was like, I think I'd be able to do that. I want to be a touring comedian. I want a manager and an agent, all these things. Or I have them. And then you write like 3 things, positive present tense you could do. And then I found it like 3 years later, and I'd already gotten Montreal Comedy Festival. Like everything I wanted, I got that I was humiliated to even write down, to even think. It was crazy. So it's like cool. It's like, so if I could do this, how many other things could I do? I mean, you could write
course.
down like you could win an Oscar. Do
Okay,
you know
I'm
which
gonna
one
write
that
it down.
is?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do
Do you
it.
know which one that is?
Yeah. That's the music one, right?
But it's like, yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Do you like motivational speakers? Do you like Tony Robbins or any of that? Or are you like
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Is that how you say that it's over?
Yeah.
You're like, and it's the great episode.
This fly is just in front of me and will not leave.
Write
Well,
it
I
down. that
like
you wanna
to have
go.
fun.
Write it down. This
sign.
fly is bothering me.
The have fun sign is good.
This is nice.
Oh, Jared just put that up the other day.
It's good, but it is to remember to have some fucking fun. I don't know if that's why you put it up or not, but
Yeah.
but that's hypnosis. That's like
Yeah.
reminding yourself, like training yourself, like course correcting, getting back on track. Because I'll get into these like phases where I'm just like watching true crime and I'm just scrolling and everything's like feels horrible. And if you do watch true crime, they always say about the victim that they watch true crime. They're like, she loved Dateline.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, of course, she fucking manifested this shit. Not
makes
that I'm
sense.
victim shaming, but
My algorithm is so
dark.
messed up.
Because I
It's
do
so-
like
it's
watching.
so bad.
I like watching dark shit, and that's probably why I'm constantly in my head, like just.
well,
like,
it's also
not
fun, but if
fucking
you can
feeling good.
compartmentalize, there's a way to do it where you're like, this is my work, and this
Yeah.
is, you know,
My entertainment, yeah.
yeah, I have to like separate things, but it's just always course correcting. But this stuff rules. I definitely, yeah, I like, maybe not, Tony Robbins is good.
I just don't like that all these motivational people, their way's the right way and everybody else is wrong, and they got to nitpick everybody else's like methods and things. And it's like, who the fuck do I trust at this point? Because it's like
What works for you?
it's like
Yeah.
doctors.
You trust,
You gotta trust
Archbishop
yourself.
Ronnie.
I feel like every doctor I go to is like, oh wow, I definitely wouldn't have done it that way. Every dentist, they're like, ooh, who did this before? It's like,
The
Every
fact that you're
time.
looking at your dentist like a guru might be the problem. You're a gum guru.
so what should I do?
No, but I think what I've learned, because I am always I have that problem too, where I'm like, oh, I'll get like a new person's ideas. I'm like, oh, I should do it this way. And it's like, really, you can just learn all this information, then you have to create your own.
Pick and choose. I have
Way to do
analysis paralysis.
Oh, I know,
Really
it's hard.
bad. Really bad.
And then you have too many options
Yeah.
and it's impossible. So then in the morning, you're like, should I do breath work? Should I do this? Should I do that? And then you're like, oh, I'll just watch like
Somebody
people
else
getting
talking
hit
about
on their,
doing it.
or get people hit on their scooter. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
so
that
many
person didn't
snuff
live.
videos on Instagram now. It's crazy.
And they're like, I hope this is AI. If they're like really, really obese, I'm like, this is AI. I'm like, this is AI. This is AI.
It's got to be.
But yeah, no, it's hard. Yeah, but that's why I think if you set it up the night before, you're kind of not confused by what you're going to do in the morning.
Do you pick out your outfits the day before?
No, but that's maybe a good idea.
Not really
I usually put my workout clothes right next to
My mom
bed,
used to make
so
me
I'm
pick out
like,
my outfits the day
do
before.
it's just
Do
right
that.
there
at
because like
night, and you have it out ready to go for you the next day.
Yeah.
it's just the first thing to
I
do.
should, I should start doing that again.
Or like you just wake up and your workout clothes are right there.
Yeah, you
So
have to
you're-
make
and
things
it's-
easy. You have to take away any difficulty
Yeah.
because it's already going to be
So
difficult.
you're already tired, but then now you're strapped and you're in your gym outfit. What are you gonna do? Not go to the gym? Like
So you
in your
see,
gym
I
outfit?
Yeah.
Yes,
in my
but
gym
also
outfit.
yes, I can do that. I can
like
totally
habit
wear a
stacking,
yoga
too.
outfit for an entire day and not go to yoga. I'm like, oh fuck, I did it. I can push past, but it is better. It's like, yeah, the gym's such a good example too because you know it makes you feel good, but it just you don't realize it till after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to go to the gym and sit outside, smoke cigarettes for like 30 minutes,
We
and
would
then
do
be like,
fake water
fuck
on
it,
our
let's go to McDonald's.
shirts. So when
yeah,
we got home,
I used to go into the bath. We'd sit there, smoke cigarettes. We'd get like Bud Light Platinum, and
to
we would
McDonald's.
be drinking on the bench in front of the gym.
Because it's
Just chilling.
fun. There's something fun about being a fuck up too.
Yeah.
Like there really is something funny.
But
and
I don't
fun.
know why we were lying to our parents about this.
Yeah.
We were
Because
just like-
because I couldn't sit there and be like, I'm gonna go out with my friends.
yeah,
Right.
it's like,
If I was like, hey mom, I'm gonna go to the gym, she'd be like, okay. So we'd get there, and then like right before we're about to leave, I'd be like, all right, let's go in real quick. We'd splash some water all over here.
Were you guys fit looking though?
no,
like,
we were
wow,
we were so out of shape, and every
They
time
were-
we got back home, we were just getting bigger.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We weren't looking good after.
Do you
the
guys
gym.
have trainers or do you just work out by yourselves?
I have a trainer.
I haven't really.
I
been
need a
working.
trainer.
I have like a trainer who has me on like a program, but I don't
Yeah.
go crazy about it. Like
You
I
have
just,
to be a little loose.
a little loose.
I'm pretty
Just
strict.
consistent.
I'm catching this vibe, okay? I agree with you. I think that's good. I think that's good to just be like a little,
Yeah.
because you don't want to be too strict, because that's where I always end up getting off track, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to follow. And then I start to resent my trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fucking asshole, tell me what to do.
Who do you
Paying
think
them.
you are?
Yeah, what the fuck do you think you are?
You're
I know. I need to get a trainer. I've been trying to get back on a routine, and I'm like, I just need someone.
I've gone to the point where I'm very strict with my workout routine, but like I don't mind it now.
No,
just like
yeah.
it's just like to me, it's just like part of work.
Well, because you
I
made it
need
such
to
a
work at everything
habit
like
that it's like,
yeah.
how much
feels
do you
weird
switch
not
it up?
doing it.
What do you switch it? Like
How much do you
workout?
switch up the workout? Yeah.
I mean, I'm in the gym. Like
You
what do
just
mean
know
by
you're
that?
going to be, you don't do the exact same sequence of exercises every week, or you do?
In some way, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Because it's whatever equipment's at the gym.
Right.
I just work with that.
But you have the trainer there every time?
Yeah,
That's the
It's
way.
to me that's important because I'm
That's
not
the way.
doing it by myself. I just
Yeah.
won't. I'm gonna get there and be like,
I could see a running trainer.
Yeah.
I think if you had a trainer that would just sit there and run with you, I'd be like, okay, I could.
someone's doing.
I
Someone
know
could
a
get
guy.
behind that.
I know a guy who he wrote a book about running. It's so funny. He was a friend of mine from my coffee shop because I'm like basically doing crowd work with everyone at all times. I'm just like collecting people all throughout the day. My friend Corey, and he wrote a book. He's like a running trainer for Nike, and he wrote a book about running. And when he gave it to me, I was like, it's so funny that he's giving me 2 things I'm not going to do. Like I'm definitely not reading this. And I'm
Read and
definitely
run.
not running.
I've always wanted to read Born to Run. That one is like a big running book.
Isn't that
Yeah.
a song?
Born to Run? Oh, yeah, Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, it is.
It's just you get the wrong one.
Yeah, by Christopher
How is there a whole book about
McDougall.
running?
Is it about the Tarahumara? I think. I don't know. Yeah, it's about the Tarahumara, who are like that tribe that can run hundreds of miles without injury.
I think 2 pages, like a whole book about running. Just make it a couple of.
I'm just gonna put it in a ChatGPT and be like, "Can you read this
Give me the
out
skinny.
loud to me?
Yeah.
Give me the yeah. Can you cliff note this for me?" I get torn too between being like, "Is there a running high? Is this thing that I'm missing? Should I strive for it, or is that not for me?" Because I do think we have unlimited possibilities, but is it at my point in life? Is this worth it for me to like do this, or do I just stay in another fucking lane? How many?
I think you should try
lanes?
running.
There's things
Do
for
the
people
marathon,
We gotta
Andy.
do the
marathon.
marathon. Oh.
And do it
Do
with
it.
me. We'll do it together.
We'll do it. Okay, I know because a full one though is like.
I don't know. I saw a motivational speaker say running's bad for your knees and it does more damage than good. So then I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not running.
It's not
I
good to
know.
run I wouldn't say run every day.
Are you
but
sure it was a
marathon.
motivational speaker? I think you think everyone's a motivational speaker. You're like, you know when your dentist is a motivational speaker?
Some random dude on TikTok.
It's always your chiropractor.
Yeah.
But, oh, I love a chiropractor. We're like, is this helping? I cannot tell.
I've never been to one.
It,
I'm
it
like,
feels
does my
good for
neck
like a
feel
day.
good or worse? I can't tell. But yeah, no, I get that too, though, where I'm like, I was so gung ho. I was like, it's going to be great. I'm just going to tell myself it's going to be easy. I'm going to run this marathon. And then like 2 people were like, it's bad for your knees. And I was like,
How about this? It's a Burj Khalifa marathon and you got to walk the stairs.
Okay. The stairs of the Burj Khalifa.
That's
okay.
the marathon, up and down. You're not running. There's no impact. You're just.
They do that
You're
for
just
like
walking those
9/11, I
steps.
think.
what?
Like firefighters, or they do it as like. It's like
Yeah, I walk-
you do a whole bunch of flights of stairs
I've heard
for
something
like
like
the
that, yeah.
firefighters of 9/11. It's like you do the amount of stairs that they had to do that day.
And then you go
Some
do the
firefighters like actually do it like in.
Then you go do the Riyadh Comedy Festival. I have no, I don't.
Do you have anything you would like to plug?
Well, when does this come out again?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Oh
plug
my
your
God,
dates.
That's so cute. Happy
Thanksgiving week.
Thanksgiving, everyone.
Oh, Annie, what are you thankful for? Let's end it like that because it's a Thanksgiving episode.
Oh, I'm thankful this fucking podcast. The worst podcast I ever
You took it
did.
from Zane.
Worst episode. No, I'm grateful for it's so fun. I have a fun job. It's fun to hang out with you guys. I'm grateful for the.
Doesn't seem like you fucking care. You're on your phone.
I'm trying to get my
She's
damn dates.
looking up what to be grateful for.
My fucking yeah.
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. What? I'm grateful for chat.
You're pulling up your dates?
Yeah, I was gonna pull up my dates.
Your dates for your tour?
Do you not want that?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
It's the dates that she's going on with her fiance.
Anyway, I'm all over the place. I'm on tour. I'm grateful that I get to go on tour. I have cool ass fans. It's fun. I don't know. Life is good.
What's the date
Good
that we're
family.
going to come to?
Well, that's gonna be in the past
November 18th.
Why?
because it's gonna be you're gonna be coming on the 18th, and this is the.
The 18th is your show here?
Well, yeah, it's the
That's
fun
my, that's
one.
my birthday. That's
Oh,
my
it's your birthday? Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Don't do that one.
He's
But
like,
Bill Burr will
I
be
do
there.
not want to do that on my birthday.
Yeah, don't come to a comedy. Yeah, he's like, ew, see you again
That's
on my birthday.
That's the only date that you're.
No, I perform all the time. It's monthly.
Oh,
You can come
so
to the
what's
next
one?
Annie Wood and Friends. I don't know what the date. I don't have it on this.
Oh, if it's in December, I'll bring my mom.
I
Yeah, bring
have.
your mom.
Are you in Houston, Texas on November 20th?
Okay.
22nd
Yeah, you
at
read
the
'em.
Riot Comedy Club. December 12th to 13th in Botvia, Illinois at the Comedy Vault.
Suburbs.
December 26th and through the
Chicago.
27th. Pottstown, Pennsylvania.
That's right, baby.
At Soul Joel's at Sunnybrook.
Near Allentown.
And that's for the rest of the year. But then, do you want me to go all through 2026?
Yeah, dude,
let's
Damn,
keep going.
you are booked. Oh boy. Okay.
How do you have that much energy?
We got any Nashville?
Here we
in there?
go. We got Austin, Texas, January 9th, January 10th. We have Columbus, Ohio, January 16th, 17th. Bloomington, Minnesota. The 23rd to the 24th of January. Fort Worth, Texas, my home state. Go see it, January 30th. And
Any
we have
Florida
Dallas,
shows?
Texas, my
This is so
hometown,
funny.
Any
January
Florida shows?
31st. And we have Winnipeg, Florida, Zane.
No, I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be back in Florida though. Tampa's my shit. That's like my spot.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's so fun to perform in
Tampa's
Tampa.
Do you like Miami or Fort Lauderdale?
Yeah, but Miami, the club in Tampa, like rules.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Side splurge.
And
Anyway,
you guys
there's
go
just
see
a
our
bunch.
show. Make sure
Come
to
to my
sit in the front.
shows. Come AnnieLetterman.com for the shows. My Instagram is Annie Letterman, LEDR man. My podcast, Annie Wood, every Thursday on YouTube, Annie Letterman. Come find me.
You're a rock star. Thank you for coming.
So fun.
We'll have you come
Appreciate
back.
it.
You're easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a great
Yeah.
guest.
No, great guess. No, really, truly.
Oh,
Great
look
guess.
at the tides have turned. No, it was so fun. You guys, I love you guys. This was so fun.
If you're someone else, about 45 minutes ago, I'd have been like, hey, can we close this out?
Yeah, we usually do about like hour 15.
Oh,
and
so
we
fun.
did
Oh,
2:15.
cool.
So
No, this is really good. Thank
Well,
you.
thanks, guys. It
Annie,
was so
for
fun.
taking the time. We really appreciate it.
Cool.
And I love you. Guys, make sure to
know.
check her out. You can check out these
Anytime.
episodes every Monday, audio form on all podcast platforms, and every Tuesday, video form on youtube.com/Zane and Heath.
that's right. Also, make sure to check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Zane and Heath. We keep these cameras rolling. You get an extended cut of every single podcast episode. We do a bonus episode every month. We do a live Q&A every single month. All early access, ad-free. Again, patreon.com/Zane and Heath.
We're also posting videos of all of us, including Annie, squeezing our taints there, and we're going to film it, and we're going to
Yes.
show everything on
Brain
there. So make-
orgasms.
Toodles.
All right, thank you guys.
Love you guys. Bye.